Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Air Podcast, man. You guys can see the background. It seems familiar, but I got two legends with me here. The Hodgetwins. I wish I had a Don DeMarco button, but this is my studio. And I'm here with Jake Shields as well. Jake, thank you for coming as well.
Need a token white guy, so I'm here for that.
Absolutely. Affirmative action. The other way around, though.
Yeah, exactly. I got anywhere passes, so later on.
You gotta have one. Y'all don't count. You guys are half-breeds. So.
Right.
And then you got to bring in an Arab for good measure.
Right.
You know. But yeah, no, dude, I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys so much for letting us use your studio.
Of course.
We just came from IRL, you know, going to the gym and stuff, which, you know, I guess that's the first.
Y'all went to
topic.
Dragon's Lair, right?
Yeah, we're at
the
Dragon's
real
Lair. Yeah,
It's a nice gym.
it's a good gym. Yeah, it sucks though, because like the hot girls started coming as we were leaving. I was like, damn it.
There's
Fuck.
girls big as these guys are sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They got
That's-
some
I've seen
girls,
girls
man.
pressing with 120 flies.
Oh yeah,
I'm
dude. I was like, what the
I
hell?
can't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, the crazy,
Yeah,
you know, the
no.
ones with the jaws, if you know what I'm saying, were in there earlier.
Yeah.
But then the real girls started coming. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So
Don't
yeah.
let those fake girls hear about this. You whoop your ass when you go back to that.
But yo, I know who you guys are. Obviously, I'm
Yeah.
going to go and get into that a little bit. But for you, can you guys introduce yourself to the audience real quick for those that might not be aware or have living under a rock for the past 10 years?
Oh, okay. Well, Keith Hodge. Yeah, I'm Kevin. We're the Hodgetwins. Been on YouTube for like, damn, 16 years. That's crazy. Yeah. A lot of people came and went on YouTube and all too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we started off in really what got us going on YouTube was the fitness. Yeah. We had another channel called Hodgetwins, but we were still not quite being ourselves. I think when we started the fitness channel, we was like, we're trying to be all correct. I was so worried about what people thought about me. Yeah. You know, so I wasn't being myself. And one day we just said, fuck it. Yeah. We just said, I'm gonna be our goofy selves the way we are when the camera's not on us. And people fucking love that shit. Yeah. And that actually fed all our other channels and all the success we've had. So just being genuine and being us. People pick up on that, man. If you're not genuine, you will not follow.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And I got to ask this. How do you, for the people out there, like, how do people distinguish you? What is like some.
Well, Keith, he looks like a serial killer. So he looks like the mean one. Like
So you look like a serial killer too then?
Like when we was in high school, right?
Yeah.
The girls would say, hey, can you hook me up with your brother? I was like, bitch, what's wrong with me? I look just like him. Right? Everybody wanted Keith. And women are attracted to like mean dudes.
Yeah.
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 Keith had just looked to him like, I'm gonna tear you up. Bitch.
Well, they love Ted Bundy, Richard Ramirez. They like, they go to their trials and stuff.
Right.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Right.
So
Why
wait,
y'all talking about me like this?
but wait, like,
He just got a mean decorum about him on
So the
video.
serial killer ones, you're the nice friendly one.
boy, how do you like for real though? Like, how do y'all distinguish like each other? Well, like, what do you guys tell? Because let's be honest, like when you go to school, you probably got confused all the time. So y'all figured out something that you can tell. Because I grew up with like some of my best friends in childhood were twins,
Right.
and they always had like this go-to line, like, "Yo, I have this. That's how
Right.
you distinguish me from my brother." What would you guys say?
I'm a little bit taller.
Really?
It's like a half inch.
Okay.
So that's give them something they can use. I already said you look like a
We're trying to
serial
tell you
killer.
apart.
He looks mean. I have a more happy look to me. I think my face is he looks crazy.
Now I'm seeing
like-
it. I'm seeing it now.
Yeah. You can see it, right?
Now
That's
that
like
you
he's gonna
mention it.
stab you. No, I got like a thicker. Don't I have like a he has a thicker neck. And my face is like fatter, and his is more slender. Yeah.
But if I saw you separate, then
See,
I would
look,
tell you
look,
apart.
look.
That's not enough. You guys look a
Okay.
lot.
I gotta
alike.
look really hard
You
though.
guys look a lot alike.
His
Yeah.
neck is thicker than mine,
Yeah.
but my balls are bigger. My head on my cock is thicker too. So.
You guys ever
You
share
know, I
drawings?
would say that that's
Yeah.
strange, but you guys probably have seen these things, so I can't even dispute it.
Hey, man, why
You might as well share drawings.
Hey man, we've been like really
We
close.
used to jerk off together.
We took showers together.
Like, they're the same.
Talking about.
Y'all did the Joe
I
Biden
remember
special?
Bubba walked in us. We was taking a shower. Both our dicks was hard. Bubba thought we was homosexual.
Was he stroking it?
Yeah, we was stroking it. But we
Bruh,
like,
it's
"Keith,
basically you, it's
I'm
basically
rebuke
you,
in the
yeah.
name of Jesus." What if Bubba say, "I'll rebuke you in the name of Jesus"?
But we was kids, like 10, 11. Yeah.
Y'all did the Biden special? Y'all did the Biden special?
Do stupid stuff with you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but growing up, I had friends.
Where'd y'all grow up? Tell us about like your childhood.
Yeah.
Besides that,
Oh, our childhood.
that was a great intro, by the way.
Well, we grew up in Martinsville, Virginia, and we were kind of like loners. Yeah, we just all we needed was us. You know, all the white kids called us the N-word, and all the black kids couldn't stand us because I was pretty. They thought I was gonna take that picture.
I'll keep it real. Like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a very long time, there was a lot of hate on any dudes that were light skinned, and then the fact
Yeah.
that y'all got colored eyes, they're gonna hate, man.
Oh, dude, they hate on us.
Yeah.
Milli Vanilli was hot
Yeah,
when we was growing up, and that's what they called us, Milli Vanilli.
yeah.
Did you get more racism from the white side or black side?
I think when it comes down all the hate I've got in my life, even though we grew up in a racist area, all the hate I got was from black folks.
Same here, bro.
I
Same
lived in
here.
a white racist neighborhood.
crazy.
And
Same
my
here.
dad, we lived on a white side of town. It was a black side of town. My dad said, "Hey, you ain't living them niggas. I'm going with the Klan. At least they're gonna show me some kind of respect."
Yeah, there's actually like I mean, I don't know about now, but like Virginia like
Mhm.
has a lot of Klan chapters in the past, at
Yeah,
least.
that's true. During my whole for the majority of my life, all the hate I've gotten was from blacks. It hasn't been white.
Never from whites, right?
Man, we've been called the N-word.
Yeah, but we deserved it when they come. Like we was driving, Chief almost killed this white woman.
I couldn't even get mad. I said, "Damn, I did almost kill you." So,
What year was this?
Man, we was in California.
Yeah.
I think it was about what, maybe.
it's
7
on
years?
YouTube.
Yeah, we was on YouTube about 8 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
So y'all were like real adults at that point.
Yeah, that-
Still killing bitches or trying to. I'm over here thinking you're a teenager or something.
Oh,
Bro, you
I
great.
was a grown man. Yeah. Trying to kill white women. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man. So so you guys stuck to yourselves. What was school like being twins?
Man,
Man, you would have think we'd have had a lot of fun, but we're so shy with women.
Yeah,
man. I couldn't
I was
talk
like
to a girl.
weird shy. I remember one day.
Y'all went to high school what decade?
We
70s,
graduated
80s?
in 92.
Graduated 92. Well,
Okay.
he graduated in
Late
92.
80s,
I
late
had to
80s,
go to
early
until
90s.
93.
You got left back?
You got another extra year. So he's a smarter and meaner
I
one.
felt like an old man in high school. Had a beard.
Yo, I know they were cooking you though. Like, hey, where's the smart brother and the dumb brother? Is that what they said?
They didn't know all the people, and they didn't know I had a twin. You know.
Oh, damn. Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys were in high school in the late 80s and the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Mhm.
take me back because like I was born in 90, so like I didn't get to
Damn, that's
experience the
crazy.
90s. Yeah, I know you
Yeah.
niggas old,
It was
man.
awesome.
We didn't have no cell phones.
Nothing.
I remember going to school. My sister would put in a cassette player.
Yeah.
We listened to Jodeci.
So I'm close to you guys' age. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
at the time.
Jodeci.
But the
Yeah.
90s were great.
So-
R.Kelly just came out,
Soul
Wow.
Train was big.
Pissing on girls.
Damn.
Soul Train was still big.
and all the black guys wanted to get with a white girl. Those good times.
Nothing's changed.
Dallas was a hit show.
That
That was
wasn't that damn old.
no, they killed JR growing up.
Well, we was in middle school when they killed JR.
I'm just saying.
They don't know what the hell we talking about.
Yeah,
Y'all
I
when
know that
show
one. I'm
Dallas-
close to
Nah,
your
nah,
age.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
old man. They're about to be 50 by the way this year, guys. Right? This year.
They don't know nothing about Kit and all that shit we grew up to.
I grew up looking at Knight Rider.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
you guys are older than me.
David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, we pretty old, man.
Well, are you guys
Ages.
night riders yourselves? You guys like the black ladies?
I like all women, but I just can't. I'm attracted to all women,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Don't
me-
lie, bro. Come on, man.
no, I am. But black women, they come with attitude that's like a turnoff for me.
Mm. Yeah.
Not all of them, but it's a whole lot of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I find
yeah.
black women very attractive. It's just that attitude they got.
Yeah, yeah. And it sucks because it's not the majority. It's just that they're the loud.
No, I think they're the majority.
You think they're the majority?
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them, man.
There's
It's
a
like-
lot. It's like almost like
I'd
no,
say 50
it's
50.
almost like it's their DNA.
50 50, 40 60. What do y'all think?
I gave up because after I got with that first black one,
Yeah.
I was married. I was like, you know what?
That
No,
bitch,
I ain't doing this again.
That bitch used to beat his ass every day.
Damn. Wait. How? Okay. So
help?
I know you guys are married now, so we'll talk about that.
Tell that story, Keith. Keith
Yeah,
had
we gotta hear
better
it.
male syndrome. He didn't have better wives. He had better husbands. What's that story you told me? Y'all went to the DMV?
Look, okay, let me tell you the story. She used to hit me a lot, but I was like 19.
Okay.
And he was in the Marine Corps.
I was in the Marine Corps. And I was back. Well,
How long did y'all serve Marine Corps? Real quick, just so
4 years.
94, 98.
94.
But at the time, like she used to hit me a lot, right? And we was in the DMV, and it was this cute girl helping us. I don't know if I was smiling or something, right?
What was her skin color?
She was light skinned, green eyes.
Okay.
My nuts was getting tight. Just look at her, right? And I remember
What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man?
Yeah.
My nuts got tight.
And then my wife did like this, right? That's it.
It was a reflex.
It was like a reflex. Because she had been beating his ass so much. And she gave me a look like, no, you ain't my type. That shit look. I walked out and said, damn, man. That shit was the most embarrassing shit in my life. I never went to that DMV ever again.
You drove an hour to the next one?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to go back.
I did like this.
Did she beat you when you got home?
Huh?
Did she beat you when you got home?
She was slapping me in the car and shit. And for whatever reason, I wouldn't hit her back.
Well, that was good.
But
was it before or after OJ? No, this is during.
No, this is right after OJ. Yeah.
You got away with it?
Yeah, well,
that
come on, man.
happened when
You got away with it.
That happened when I was in boot camp in Marine Corps, so it was after OJ.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
OJ incident.
Yeah, my first wife was black too. Didn't work out.
Why not?
And I promised myself I'd never do that again. So I started dating white women.
And I attribute it to
Latinos.
her skin color. That's the crazy. It was like a cultural thing I did not like about black women.
How long were you guys married at this point?
Man,
Before y'all divorced?
What was the question again?
Damn, we just activated trauma. Yeah,
right.
He's like, can't remember. Just like thinking of
crying
just like this over and over. You know, what I'm saying? Reactivated the trauma.
You go home to your wife
PTSD.
today,
Nah, what I was saying is, how long were you married to her total?
It's about 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what's crazy from outside?
What about your first wife?
Yeah, mine went on long. She didn't want to sign the divorce papers.
Oh,
She wanted more child support. But I remember Keith. I used to come out and say, "Man, Keith, you can wake up, you gonna have a steak knife in your chest." Because every day she was beating his ass. Right?
I was going to work with scratchers.
Yeah.
Like I worked in the mess hall in the Marine Corps, and I go see my friend. He worked in the bakery, right? And I worked in the stockroom. I'll go to my bakery, go to the bakery and see. His name was Dorian. I go, but we called him Safal. Everybody's by that last name. I said, "What's up, sir?" He said, "Yeah, what's up, Hodge? I can see your big still beating your ass." And then turns come over. "Hey, what's up, boy? Look at Keith's face." He got scratches and shit. It's like, he said, "Man, when you gonna hit that bitch?" I can't hit no woman. That bitch hit you. What the fuck you hit that bitch back?
Yeah. Did you ever call the police on her?
Funny story.
Let's
That's
go through
another
it.
story.
I'm writing the right I'm asking the right questions, please.
The cops was always at our house, right? He was Nicole Brown sister. Right? The cops, and I remember this black cop said, "Look, you're in the Marine Corps. If she calls us one day and says you hit her, you going to jail." He told me that.
Virginia's
He said, even if it's
Virginia's mandatory arrest state, right?
No, this was San Diego, California.
Oh, the San Diego. Oh,
San Diego.
Okay.
And he told me that. But the cops was always coming to our residence because they could hear us like her screaming. If I throw shit at me.
So other people will call 911, not
Yeah.
you guys. Yeah.
So one day, I don't know how it started. We got into an argument. She said, "Fuck it, I'm calling the cops. You going to jail, nigga." Right?
After beating your ass.
right? I'm gonna beat your ass. and
That's
put you in jail.
crazy.
That's why we don't date black women.
So she starts screaming, "Help, help, somebody call the cops."
Jesus.
Oh, right? The neighbor said, "I'm calling the cops. I'm calling them. So the cops come, and she told the cops I punched her and I've been beating on her. So the cop came and said, "I told you, man. I fucking told you to move out."
Oh, this nigga knew you?
The same cop. He said, "I told you.
you.
Look, I told you. You should have got out of here. You ain't trying to hear me." I said, "Look,
Yo.
go look at her. She ain't got a scratch on." I said, "Look at me. Look at my arms." I had all these defenses. I said, "Man, I'm just holding up, trying to keep off." Right? I said, "Look at my face." He's all right. Let me go ahead and keep this investigation going. So they go outside and they're talking to her. And then they talk to her, and then he's got a white cop with him. And then they're talking. I'm just sitting in the
So he's a
window.
black dude, this guy.
Yes, a black dude. So I'm just sitting in the window looking down at him. The police lights on, and it's like everything's flashing in the neighborhood. People's outside. What the fuck's going on, right? And I'm just sitting up in the window. Looking crazy. And then the black cop, he looked at me. He's like,
Yes.
so they go up there. He's like, "Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me." They put her in a car and take her to jail.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you got lucky.
I got lucky.
But yeah, whenever I've had girls hit me, I've just stopped talking to them because I know me being a fighter, I'm gonna get blamed. My ass is going to jail. If
It's
it
over.
me, I'm leaving her.
Yeah, it's over.
Because they'll hit you, and then I'm the one that's gonna get blamed.
Yeah,
Right.
but I was 19. I was naive. I didn't know what to do, man.
Yeah, and you were what, 19? You said 20 years old at this point.
When this was going on.
Damn. And then were you in San Diego as well at the same time? Were y'all together?
I was in Tustin, California, about 2.5 hours
You guys
away.
were separate, huh?
I was on an old airway, MCS Tustin, California.
Was that tough separating when you guys had been so
Yeah,
close?
it was tough. So every weekend I would go up there and check on him, see if he was still alive.
If I did kill him,
every weekend I would go up and say, "Man, you look like you've been fighting a damn mountain lion." I said, "Man, when you gonna leave?"
So you just always had scratches on you, pretty much.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
right here, always right here, because she's trying to scratch out his green eyes.
She probably was like,
You're
"Man,
jealous
these
of
bitches keep looking at you. This is over." I'm,
that bitch, looking back, she was crazy.
You think?
She was probably thinking ahead. If I could just take these green eyes out of your head, maybe women would stop looking at you.
What were like the majority of fights? Was it like, did she think you were cheating? Was she just like, what would the arguments typically be about?
Man, she's just a crazy bitch. We was just arguing about stupid stuff. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
And then what with your wife? Obviously, looked like she didn't want to sign the divorce
She
paperwork.
never hit me, but his wife and my wife at the time, they're real good friends. That's how we met them. We met them together.
Yeah, we should have never turned around that day.
Yeah.
Just look.
Take us
look
through
at
that.
Yeah, we was driving down San Diego, right? I had a brand new Geo tracker. Oh no. No, I didn't have that. You had that Camaro.
Yeah, I had that.
Kevin had a green Camaro.
Okay.
That bitch is clean.
We in San Diego.
So this is what, like 1990, 1991?
1992,
92? Okay.
No, it's like 94, 94, 95.
Yeah, whatever. We in San Diego looking for some bitches. Right?
Fair enough.
Women. And Kevin said, look at them two black bitches over there. You remember that shit? Turn around.
Oh.
So it's your fault.
I turned around, I said, man, these look like some prostitutes. Out here walking. But we started talking to them. And I was like, and they got in the car. End up marrying them.
Did y'all smash them that night?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you guys were gentlemen.
My girl, I was
trying.
My ex-wife was a virgin.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She was a virgin.
Damn.
Yeah.
And what do you think like led to her? Was she crazy? Like what made?
No,
why'd you guys? She didn't hit you, so like why'd y'all end it?
I think we just got married too young. I got her pregnant first night I ever had sex with her.
Oh shit!
When I took her virginity, she was pregnant. Like 3 days later, yeah.
You probably hadn't had a
This
chance.
dude's like, oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, before you got
man. So yeah, a lot of us.
Wait a minute, I ain't done. Got one more pump.
At least you're both versions. So you know
Let
it's bad.
it marinate. Let it marinate. What's wrong with you? Let me go and pull out. That's what she did. What the hell were you thinking?
I don't know what I was thinking. I was young.
Yo.
And
this is fucking funny.
When I was looking at Keith's relationship, because you got married before I did.
Okay.
And I was just dating a girl.
Back then, when you get married in the military, you get extra money.
Yeah.
Everyone in the military.
Yeah, it's very
military
common
wants
for
get
guys
married,
to get me. Yeah, for the girl to get benefits and stuff like that. She could live on base and all this other stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people did that.
Yeah,
And,
it's common.
You know what? My wife never hit me, but one time, because she's real good friends with his wife, and she used to tell us, "Hey, man, your brother needs to stop it. She'll stop hitting him if he defends himself." But I said, "Man, but we don't believe in hitting women, right?"
Yeah.
So one day, me and my wife got in an argument, and I just bought my daughter a toy. It was like a dog. It was like a lawnmower.
Yeah.
And you would pull it or push it. It would go roof, roof, roof. It's a lawnmower, right? And my little girl was playing with it. I mean, we got in a fight. She took the top of it off. It was like plastic.
Yeah.
And I said something. I think I called her a bitch or something. and I was walking away. She took that thing off and hit me in the back. I felt like a slave. Shit. It was like so bad. I was like froze like this for about 5 minutes. I couldn't move.
Man, we just spent about 20 minutes talking about domestic violence and laughing about it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Well,
Could you imagine if it was the other way around?
It's funny if it's not us.
Yeah.
It wasn't the woman.
Yeah.
The majority. I think it's the majority. Of
Yeah,
domestic
man,
violence
I
is
feel
from women.
crazy hearing that, man. You guys got some PTSD and they
Yeah.
didn't come in the military.
Yeah.
So
That's a cultural difference between black, white, and Latino. Like, the women I've dated in my life, the only woman that just put them up, let's do this shit, it's been a black woman. White woman's ever did.
yeah.
Latino is just totally different.
The Asian woman might like do a weird crane stance.
Karate kid.
I've been,
You
hit,
know
by,
what I'm saying?
I've been hit by an
Yeah.
Asian woman before.
You have? Oh shit.
They stupid.
But I probably deserved it.
So
another girl at my
so you
house
guys
or
are married
something, I got
now, right?
attacked.
Yeah.
How long y'all been with your
I've
current
been
wives?
married for 24 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That's
You the
long.
man.
Wow.
No, it's 24 years.
What about
24
you?
years in May.
Like 20, 24, 25, something.
Both of y'all wives are Asian, right?
Latino.
People think my wife is Asian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Filipino, but she's Latina.
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife's from Mexico City.
Mine's from
Okay.
Jalisco.
Okay, so both Mexican.
Well, Mexicans are crazy too, but I haven't dated black, so black girls must be a
But
lot more
you-
crazy.
Yeah.
You know what the
If
difference
you don't
I
think
find?
Mexican girls are crazy,
Yeah.
blacks must be really
You know what
bad.
I
Yeah.
find
Oh,
about
man.
other races of women? Like when you arguing with a black woman, they don't have sex.
Oh damn! Screw
Well,
that.
this is anecdotal.
This is the truth. All my black friends told me this shit. Every time they hold that shit over you like a cookie.
Yeah.
Like when I get white girlfriends, Latino girlfriends, when you fight, you have the best sex you
Yeah,
ever had.
They want to have sex when they're fighting. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a black woman, they won't have sex with you.
Yeah.
I know dudes has been in relationships with black women. They're going through a rough patch. He's sleeping downstairs. He's not even having sex. And I've noticed that's what turned me off about black women too.
They'll fight with you and then not even give you a blowjob
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
Fist fight and everything. So take me through the Marine Corps. What was that like for you guys?
It fucking sucked.
Well, we tried to all our friends we grew up with.
Y'all went to Ellis Island, right?
Parris Island.
Paris
right?
Island, sorry.
And
Just
we
Ellis
we
Island.
come from a small place, right? So all our friends, like our black friends, they were going to jail. And I was like, man, I gotta get the hell out of here. I gotta do something productive with my life. And I have an older brother who's in the army. So I said, let's go.
He actually retired Army.
Does he look like y'all at all?
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
just like him.
Just like us. All of us look like our dad. And we decided going to Marine Corps.
Mhm.
And that's
It was
why
a
we
great
ended up going.
experience. But it wasn't for me because growing up, we didn't have a father. Our
You guys
father
were there
actually-
in the early 90s. Y'all didn't,
Yeah. They couldn't
what,
touch you though.
what do you mean they couldn't?
They couldn't hit you.
They couldn't hit you.
Oh.
Yeah.
They
They used to be
still do it
able
from
to.
time to time, though. I seen them do
Yeah,
it.
I
Now
remember.
they can't even yell at them. I don't think. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
so
it's getting there.
pussy
You
down.
can't, you
Yeah.
can.
They can't call them like I can't say these things on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
But they can't like
You
any of
should
these
call
slurs. They can't
slurs.
yell them. Yeah.
Actually,
And you can say, hey, you're going a little too hard. Like if they try to PT you too much, you can like say, and then they
That's how
stop.
you have
Yeah.
a military.
That's
At least with the
you
Air
gotta be
Force.
tough on
I know
the
the Air
military.
Force.
How they
Or
make
Navy,
tough
sorry,
men if
Navy.
they can't like
Yeah.
rough them up a little.
that's crazy. They would, if you would mess up, they would quarter deck you, make you push until you pass out.
Yeah.
Really?
But they couldn't touch you. They'd just pass them. I remember there a bunch of 3-star generals, a bunch of generals showed up because they thought a recruit was getting beat up by a drill instructor because he had a black eye.
Oh.
Wow.
Did
Yeah, military
NCIS
got
take that
tough.
or not, they didn't even bother?
I saw generals there, and it was a big investigation.
Shit. Did y'all ever get in trouble with NCIS while y'all were in or anything like that?
Not that much trouble. I got
Okay.
page 11s and stuff like that. Stupid shit, you know.
Okay.
But yeah,
Page 11 is like a write up, right?
Yeah, it's like a
It's
write-up.
like a write up
Yeah.
from your immediate superior.
Mhm.
Did you? So you guys were there in the early 90s. You guys, when did Saddam invade Kuwait? Y'all didn't deal with Desert Storm, right?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. There was conflict. We was on alert, but we never deployed there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was always the grunts and
Yeah.
special forces there. and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
we was like more support. I worked in the mess hall. Yeah.
That was your MOS? You were a
Yeah.
chef?
I wasn't a chef. I was in the warehouse. I would get the chefs the food to cook.
They're not doing much.
I'll keep the inventory. And shit.
Okay. You made sure the chicken wasn't getting stolen.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was keeping track of all the chicken, all the mashed potatoes, and cans. Of all
Yeah,
that.
What was your MOS?
I was a truck driver.
Oh, shit.
You know what's crazy? The reason,
So you got your CDL through the military?
I couldn't stand them big ass trucks. I got like I'm scared of heights. So when I get in that truck, I get like car sick.
Yeah.
So they just had me driving Humvees.
Oh, shit.
I didn't want to drive those trucks. I hated those trucks. Those trucks were so you couldn't rely on the brakes. It was an air
Like
braking
the semi
system.
trucks or
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't want to drive those. Yeah.
Yeah, I hated it because when me and Keith joined, we was originally it was going to be MPs, but
Yeah.
they had lied to us.
They lied to us.
So when we went in, we was actually
Open
That's what they
contract.
do. They lie to get people in.
yeah,
They
yeah.
lied to
I
us.
wanted to be an MP. I wanted to be a police officer.
That's the reason why I entered. Yeah.
Yeah, but everything was a lie.
Wow.
What'd you guys do after the military? Any real jobs or just start
Well,
YouTubing?
before I got in the military, when I got some leave, I went back to that recruiting station. I was going to find them
Fuck that guy
damn recruit guys, but they had closed up the office and it was moved.
Yep. It was gone.
What,
Yeah.
what, do you guys have like an issue with the recruit guys or?
Yeah,
Well-
because he lied to us.
Mhm.
Yeah, he lied to us.
It's supposed to be military police.
Yeah.
But I worked in the mess hall and he was a truck driver.
So y'all couldn't even, you never got what you wanted the whole
Mhm.
time.
Did you
I
try?
think if they would have gave me what I promised, I probably would have made it career.
You would
out
have
of it.
stayed longer, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
But I had a lot of resentment because everything.
But can't you switch your MOS when you're in? Like, or is it very difficult to do?
No, they tell you that, but you can't. No, they can't tell you that
because they invest all this time and money in you to do that one.
And then there's not that many.
Yeah, right.
There's the reason why they call the few the proud, the Marines. I still, you know, that's why. Damn,
it was a great experience though.
And y'all are the first ones in, last ones out, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Something like that.
Supposed to be, something like that. It's been so long.
But we was cooks and freaking
truck drivers.
Yeah, so boring as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, we was out training, right? Because once a year you got to pretend like you're actual Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking complete catastrophe. We had these machines that we'd play war games.
Yeah.
And so if you get shot, it'll beep. Right.
Okay.
That's how you know you're dead. So we're out there playing Marines, getting actual training. And I mean, it was in the back of this Humvee. And we all had our M16s, had all our equipment on, and we was just pretending to be at war. And then the truck slammed on the brakes because someone was getting ambushed.
Oh shit!
Right? People shooting at us. Because the truck slammed on the brakes, everybody did like this in the back of the truck.
Oh shit!
And we actually shot each other in the back of the truck when he slammed on the brakes.
Oh man!
Right? Everybody's going. So I remember a couple of us made it off. And as soon as we got off, they just lit us up right there. It was just, we didn't know what the hell we was doing.
You weren't trained for
it. Good thing you didn't go to war.
Yeah. We never really received any real training.
We talked about this a few times. I might as well just ask this. What was it like living through the OJ Simpson trial?
Oh, man.
Because you guys were like actually adults and can like.
Yeah. I remember it. I was in boot camp when that happened. Everybody stopped what they're doing and they put it on TV. Drill instructors, everybody. We sat down. They said, I said, what happened? They said, OJ's running from the cops. I said, what did he do? He said, man, he killed his wife. I said, what?
Yeah, I remember my drill instructor. It was the senior drill instructor. He came out and said, yeah, that black piece of shit killed his wife. I remember that. Yeah, he said that.
Really?
Yeah.
He was a white dude?
He was a white dude. I think his name was Staff Sergeant Belinda.
Did you celebrate when OJ got off?
Black piece of shit killed his wife.
When I saw that when he got off, I said, damn, that is crazy how black people celebrate in the streets.
It was crazy. Black people were celebrating. It was weird.
Yeah.
They went crazy. But then the family came back and sued him, and they got their money back. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Fucked with his book.
Did you see what?
Vegas.
Yeah. He was living on. But did y'all see what the BET Awards did about 3 weeks ago?
They didn't put him on the RFK thing?
life.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
OJ Simpson.
Really?
Just because
they
he got
RIP.
off that murder trial.
Now, if the shoe was on the other foot, you remember that guy? What was his name? He got beat by those police officers.
Rodney King.
Rodney King. What if white people
Country Music
Awards brought those police officers on stage and say, I want to thank you for your service?
That'd have been crazy.
That'd have been crazy, right?
Yeah,
but that's what black people did.
Yeah. They would have been riots in the streets.
Yeah.
Like, they brought these abusive officers on.
Stephen A. actually called it out, and black people started attacking him, calling him a monkey.
Of course.
Yeah, I was like,
you can't say none of them, bro. Like, you already know.
He's a hero. He killed a white girl and got off.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
how they look at it.
That's a weird guy to be a hero about, right?
Culture, right?
That's a weird culture.
He also killed one of them boys too and got away with it.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Did you see that documentary?
Which one?
On OJ.
Which one? There's a couple.
The most recent was the ESPN.
Yeah, I did see that.
The police was there every day and they did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Because he was a black man during that time and he got away with it.
Yeah.
Because people
he would get away by giving autographs.
Yeah.
Like they would literally like they'd show up like, come on, Juice.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, okay, I'll just sign a couple things. They'd leave.
Yeah, he was a huge superstar, and he was likable. He's the kind of guy you wanted to like, so you didn't want to believe it.
And he treated him totally different.
He was a likable, charismatic guy. You can't really deny that. Like people see him now. Everyone's still trying to take pictures of him. When I see him like in Summerlin, everyone's like, "Oh, it's OJ." I'm like, this guy like killed. This guy killed a couple people.
It's funny too because he always takes pictures with like blonde white women. So it makes it even funny. I was like, oh shit! Like they're the first ones to run to him. I'm like,
and they go home with him still. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like y'all know who this guy is.
I still remember when that verdict came out. I still remember the faces of the black people celebrate, and you see the faces of the white people. And how disappointed he was. I was like, man, this is just horrible.
Oh shit, a black guy can kill me and get off.
Yeah.
If he's rich. He's really rich too. I'm sure that helped.
Yeah.
People say they don't see race, man. Race is such a huge thing.
Yeah. So you guys had a stint in law enforcement. No, I said law enforcement. Loss prevention. Right? I was in loss prevention myself. I did Macy's. You guys, can you take us through?
Everybody wanted the Macy's job.
Yeah. Take me through how you guys got into that and like what loss prevention is, because a lot of people are like, "What the fuck are these dudes talking about?"
Well, we got the Marine Corps. We was doing a lot of security work, and I was like, "Man." Then I found out about loss prevention.
That sounds cool and exciting.
Yeah, that's all that.
Can't be an MP, so
right, exactly. I always like law enforcement type work. So that's where you dress like a regular customer and you just walk around and pretend to shop.
Okay. Yep.
So we got hired at Ross Dress for Less. That's how we started. Our first job.
Where was this located?
This is in Santa Ana, California.
Okay. Yeah. What's the population like distribution? Right? Yeah.
It's actually a red area, but it's a majority Latino.
Okay. All right.
Well, I don't know if it's red.
What year is this now? We talking like 95, 96 now? Mm-hmm. We're 95, 96?
This is like, I want to say.
Well, it's 94, 98 Marine Corps. And then we got out after that. So I would say that's around
early 2000s.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I would say.
All right.
I'm old, man.
It's been a long time. The years just blend together, right?
Early 2000s.
I can only keep track by looking at that fight was that year.
Yeah, I can't believe we've been
TRL and TV type shit.
Yeah. Early 2000s.
Early 2000s. Okay, so y'all are there, and then what?
Did such a great job. Got promoted to investigator.
Okay,
that's when you investigate internal theft, right?
Okay,
and then from there we actually went. We did.
Oh, so were you guys like on the floor the whole time? Like y'all weren't in the back watching cameras?
Yeah, they didn't have cameras.
Yeah, it was all floor work.
Okay.
Now, when we became internal investigators, you was watching employees at that point. We installed cameras. Mm-hmm. Then after you suspect somebody or you have enough evidence, you sit down and interview them.
They say something like 80% of theft is internal. Yeah, like most of the shortages is like actually internal.
Yeah. So I remember I had one case. This lady did like $100,000 in refund fraud.
Wow. Yeah. And you bring them in and you interview them, and then like what, you just get them to confess, or and then what do y'all do?
Call the cops on them, please.
Okay.
People usually confess, or they'd be like, no.
Yeah, sometimes more often than not, you show them the evidence, they just you're right there on video doing it.
So that's like caught red-handed.
But you would always try to see how good of an interview. You wouldn't show them all the evidence. You just give them bits and pieces.
Of course. Yeah. And then like did you guys, like when I worked at Macy's, we had 100% prosecution rate. They took it for everything. I remember we sent a dude to jail one time for taking a chocolate bar. Did Ross take everything?
Nah, not everything.
What was their limit?
It had to be, how much was it?
I think it was over $65
for yeah, I think so.
Something this like is that. The early 2000s.
For somebody shoplifting, for an employee, I think it was over $1,000 or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, so they needed more if they were an employee.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You think you'd have even less
tolerance? Plus, we knew who the people were. We would just sue them and get civilly.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's how they handle it, Ross.
Yeah. So y'all did that for how long?
Man, I was there for about 6 years, I think.
6 years. All right, tell me how. And y'all work together?
Mm-hmm. Well, sometimes we was together, but how it was set up in Ross is you travel from store to store. You was never in the same store. So sometimes we would be working the same store together.
Okay. Yeah. So tell me the craziest story, because I could think of a bunch of, like, you always get into fights with these people, all this other shit. Like, tell me the craziest story y'all had when y'all were there.
I remember we caught this one Mexican dude, little fat Pablo looking dude, right?
That dude he came in with a trash bag.
This dude walked out with like $3,000
before he walked out. He's got the bag, man. He's going back and forth. I'm like,
when they come in with a bag, it's go time.
This is the norm now in California, but back then it wasn't.
Yeah, but the crazy thing, he kept going to the front, wouldn't leave. Kept going to the front. He went to see if somebody was following him. And I was about to have a heart attack waiting for this dude to leave, and he wouldn't leave. Finally, the dude left. We get him outside, handcuff him, bring him inside.
So y'all tackled him then at that point, probably.
He didn't even fight.
Yeah,
right. But
Buena Park, right?
He was too fat to run.
So we take him back to the back, right? I said, Chief, I'm gonna go get all the tags he ripped off and stuff, right?
Yeah, evidence,
right? I'm going to gather evidence, right? So I'm gathering evidence, the tags and all that. I get back. There's
let me take it from here. So Kevin's gathering evidence, right? And I'm out here getting the report going, calling the cops, getting the report going, and then I'm asking the guy for like his name and his information, and then I look back and I was talking to him. I look back like, man, this dude took off running. Right? He's already handcuffed, right? I'm like, so I'm out there. I run out the store. I'm like, where's this?
You handcuff him in the front or in the back?
I think it was in the front. No, that's the guy that was double jointed. He slipped out of his handcuff.
Yeah, let me get to that. Yeah. So I'm looking, then I could see him running, right? So I'm booking after him, right?
Yeah.
I finally catch him. Yeah. And I catch him, I put him on the ground, and I was pissed because this is a big stat. Boss gonna kiss my ass and everything.
Yeah.
So I was pissed. He making me run, right? So I get the cuffs back on him, and I say, "You want to run? Let's run back to the store." So I'm dragging this dude all the way back to the store. We get back to the store. Right when we get
everyone's
back to the
looking
store,
at y'all and shit.
Everybody's looking crazy.
Yeah,
Kevin
like,
comes out the store, man. What happened? What happened?
Because just
this motherfucker running. Get your ass back in the store. So Kevin take him to the store. I ain't gonna tell him the other stuff. Kevin.
Hey, y'all can say this is 20 years ago, bro.
Kevin thought he was a police officer. Kevin thought he was a white supremacist police officer. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, there were some jokes made, I see.
George Floyd.
Yeah, it's that we say.
Hey, you know what? We could switch the rumble real quick if you want to say what you said.
Well, it's statute of limitations. We good.
All right.
I ain't taking no chance.
Nah. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll
that
stay
was funny. Possible it didn't really happen. Though.
I remember keep
it
saying
never
that.
happened.
Oh, you want to run, motherfucker? Let's run back to the store.
It's just for the audience to know, like most of the time when you do loss prevention, like the security officer is almost always in the back. So you got to drag them through the store to bring them back there and process them. So in my head, I'm envisioning this is like funny ass shit.
Well, if you guys seen like San Francisco and stuff now, they can't even stop the guys. They're loading in bags.
Right. Like 950, I think, is like the limit. So they're just like right there stealing almost 1,000.
Even if they go above that, they don't really prosecute you. So like San Francisco.
Hey, you know what's crazy? When we would arrest them, the cops, they would leave with them in the back of the car, but they would just pull around the corner and write them a ticket and let them out.
Yep.
Because they would come right back in the store like maybe a month later doing the same thing.
Wow.
You know what's crazy back in the day? I remember we was at that same store. I ain't gonna tell them the city. It was in that vicinity. I remember we was chasing a guy, shoplifting. This white dude with a mullet and his pickup truck told me and keep running after him. It's always the white guy.
Yeah.
Right? That guy chasing the white guy.
Yeah. He's got so funny. He looked at us. He was like, "What did he do?" I said, "He stole something." He said, "I'm gonna get him." He took off, hit the dude with his truck.
Oh,
yeah. Because we're running with these. We had like a necklace and bags on it.
Yeah.
Hit the dude with his truck. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So a dude hit the mullet guy with a truck.
No, he hit the shoplifter.
Oh, the guy with the mullet. The guy with the mullet.
Yeah. Well, he saw the shoplifter and he just hit him.
He just hit him. He knew. He didn't hit him. He pulled out in front of him and he ran into the truck.
It's close.
Yes,
that's funny.
That's funny. He ran into the truck.
When you told him, "Hey, he stole," what was his response? "I got him."
Yep.
You have a southern accent too? "I got him."
Yeah, he looked like he was from the South.
Yeah. Was now the best part was the guy you were chasing, was he white or black? He was white?
Most of the people we arrested was Latinos. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's 80% of the population now. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
We live in a majority, it was Latino, but white, real white, red area. But as soon as you seen a black person walk in the store, I would say 99% of the time they stole something.
Yeah.
As soon as you walk in the store, they're like this.
Yeah.
Just telling everybody what they about to do.
Yeah.
And in that area, there was no black people.
Yeah.
You could totally tell they was from LA.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, because I'm glad I'm like talking to people from this world. What I noticed when I was on a job, and I want to get your guys' take, is women stole on average 5 times as much as the men.
Yep.
So did y'all deal with that too, where it was like way more women?
Okay. White girls.
Wow,
oh my God.
Yes.
Somebody you would never suspect that was
steal.
They were so good at it too.
What would they steal from us when I was working at Macy's? They always stole jewelry.
Yeah,
like the fucking jewelry.
Earrings. Yep.
But earrings, that bullshit like that. For you guys, same thing?
And they would be hot.
It's like, well, if you want to get off, maybe we'll let you go.
Give me your hot. I remember I brought this one white girl. She was smoking. This girl was beautiful, right? She didn't have no underwear on. I had her handcuffed down the thing. She put both her legs up and spread her legs. You could see everything.
Really?
Did you let her off?
When I do that, girl. You just called her mom because she was underage. Yeah, that's right. She was underage.
Like, oh shit.
So I called corporate. Just like you 16? Man. Right? I remember I called corporate. I had a girl in here. It's all on video because everything that went digital.
Yeah.
Everything from the moment you walk into the store until the moment you walk inside.
Yeah.
Everything's recorded.
Yeah.
I said, man, I got an underage girl. You can see everything on that video. What do you want me to do with it? You just call her parents. Yeah, I'm talking about that video because that's, Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it was recorded.
You see me in the video, I'm like, yes, I'm doing a report. And I'm like,
oh, shit.
Yeah. Remember we arrested that transgender? Yeah.
Yeah, I got a transformer in the early 2000s? How'd that happen?
Shoplifting.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, we arrested her because she was transgender.
That's a good reason.
All right, go back where you came from. Yeah. But she propositioned us. Yeah. She said, look, she kept licking her lips. She said, I'll do anything.
Well, in this case, it was she to. It Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, the other way around. Yeah.
Right.
Oh man. Yeah, you deal with some crazy shit with loss prevention, bro.
You do. Yeah.
Really strange people, drug addicts, shit like that. They're stealing a boost, you know. So
I had a gun put on me one time.
I was gonna ask, what's the most dangerous one?
And I had a knife put on me, and of course, the one time in the time I did that job, to pull a gun was a black guy.
Shocking.
What did he steal? He was willing to shoot you for
grab and runs. They would just come in the store and
hand runs?
grab stuff.
It was a grab and run on that one?
Yeah. It's either grab and runs or there was quick change the cashier. Oh, I didn't give you a 20, I gave you 100. Yeah, you owe me $80. Yeah, but that's the only time I ever had a gun put on me. Yeah.
Damn.
Damn, I forgot what he said. What did he say? He was so smooth when he said it.
Don't lose your life over this.
He said, come on, brother, don't do this.
All right, take it.
he got the car. He's like, Tupac was playing.
Oh, wow.
He just rolled off.
Yeah.
I mean, he was so smooth when he did it.
He was calm as hell?
He was calm. He said, brother, don't do this. He got the gun, but brother, don't do this.
He would have shot you too, I bet.
Right, yeah. He telling
me
was
that calm, he would have shot you.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. So how long? So early 2000s, the guys did that for how long? Like 5-6 years?
Yeah. Then we went from that. We went to. Did we go to private investigations after that? Yeah, I became a private investigator. Yeah, it was a private investigator.
How'd y'all like that?
That was cool. That was fun. Oh man, you following these people for like workers' comp claims, and they go to the doctor with a damn cane.
Oh, were y'all doing it for like insurance companies?
Yeah.
So many people
it was a private company, but insurance companies were contractors to follow that. You see all this crazy stuff. People lying about how they can't walk. They go to the doctor, they're limping. Yeah. And then when they get home, they're running up the steps.
Yeah.
You see people cheating on their wives.
Oh, yeah.
The only downside to that is when you got a case in like Watts or Compton. I got chased out of Compton.
Oh yeah.
They chased me out of Compton. And Watts.
Because they didn't recognize the car, right?
Yeah.
They don't recognize you.
I don't seem like I'm from that area.
Yeah.
The way I talk and the way I look.
Like, hey, where you from? Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember I had this case in Watts. I pulled up like 2 hours early because I didn't want nobody to see me pull up. Right? I turned all the lights off before I got to the house. Yeah, you tried to get shot. I turned all the lights and just creeped up, right?
Oh,
and you know, at
at
night you can hear everything, right? Yep. Them damn brakes are squeaking like crazy. As soon as I stopped the car, man, all the lights came on the house. Everybody outside like this. All you seen was eyes and teeth. Yeah.
Shit.
Because everybody's dirty. Everybody's doing something. Everybody's dirty. Everybody, like in that area, man, when you walk in and when you're in that area, everybody's looking over their shoulders. Like everybody's paranoid.
Yep.
Yeah. Because they did something to
shot all the time.
Yeah.
So, so you guys did that for a while. So you guys did basically for insurance companies. Did you guys ever do like for private citizens? Private investigations?
It was all insurance.
Okay, it was all insurance.
I had a couple.
Because I was going to ask, for private citizens, what is it? Mostly infidelity investigations?
Infidelity. When it's a private person, it's always infidelity.
Yeah. Like I'm going to hire you to follow my girl around or my husband around.
They just want dirt so they get custody of the kids and then get child support.
Oh, so they knew that they're cheating. They just needed the fucking proof. Yeah. Who would hire you guys more for that? Was it the man or the woman?
I think it's more often it was the woman. Never got one of those. Yeah. I think more often than not, it was the woman. You never get it from the guy. Yeah. I mean, I would come across that while I'm doing for the insurance companies. Yeah. And I would say he'd be like cheating. I mean, this guy was cheating on his wife with her sister.
Oh, shit.
Crazy. I was like, oh my God.
Did you disclose that to the insurance company too?
No.
Okay. So you wouldn't.
I asked my boys and I'll just leave all that out.
Okay. They just wanted to see that they were actually not injured and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, isn't it crazy? Like I've always said to myself, like insurance is the one business where they're trying to not deliver their service.
Right. Yeah.
It's like they're actually successful for not delivering their service. Mm-hmm. And they like hire people like you guys and these actuaries, all these people to like make sure they don't pay up.
Right.
It's wild.
That's crazy, right?
It's like the one business where they're trying to not do what they're supposed to do.
And then on top of that, the lawyer gets 33% of your case. Because I had a workers' comp claim on myself when I was seriously injured. And I remember was
this with Ross?
Yeah, I got fucked up by these damn essays.
Yeah. Take me through that one.
They beat me with some damn tire irons.
All
this was dislocated.
How? So tell me, like, how'd that even come about? Like,
I was with this one guy. I'm gonna just call him T. Black dude, big ass dude, like to talk shit to people.
Yeah.
I was out there pretty much backing him up. I'm out there backing him up, and he's talking so much shit. You think he can throw down and fight? Nope, he's the biggest pussy in the world, and damn near got me killed. Yeah, he took off running, didn't he? He tried to run. They caught his ass. And they caught me. So and then I actually ended up leaving that Ross, and that's when I became a private investigator.
So they stole. You guys chased them outside. Did Did y'all like grab him or anything, or he just like talking shit? Like,
no, they whooped my black ass. That's what they did.
Okay, when y'all
I was
tried
in the hospital.
when y'all tried to stop him, they just beat you guys up.
They stab you.
We went out to stop him.
Yeah,
and like 5-6 dudes jumped out with crowbars. It's like they baited us.
Oh,
that guy, he knew who he was. I came into contact with him several times too.
Okay,
but I didn't actually see him take anything. He said, "Hey man, they got some." It was just
so one dude stole, ran out, and then there was like 5.
I don't think they actually stole anything. I think that one guy that was an agent for the store, I think he got me in trouble.
You think they wanted to beat him up or you? I think they're trying to.
Oh, they wanted to beat both our asses. Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. Okay.
Crazy.
So after we're going through you guys' whole life, and then what after that? What'd you guys do after the private investigation stuff?
We went to Southern AAA of Southern California was insurance adjusters. Yeah. For like auto claims. So when you filed an auto accident, they would call us. That job was crazy. And we started that job right.
Niggas must have hated you guys. You guys were the ones like, nope, doesn't qualify. Like,
they're the ones denying claims.
They're the ones denying claims, bro.
I remember, man, coming in on a Monday when everybody's having accidents over the weekends. Your queue would just fill up with claims, and like, everybody's calling. Your phone is going up. You didn't have time.
Well, back then it was beepers, probably. No, this is early 2000s. You guys had cell phones.
We had cell phones. We had the flip phones.
Yeah. And the Nokias.
Them, though, it was $10,000.
Yeah.
God,
but at that job, I came across YouTube. YouTube just started.
Yeah,
I went to.
What year are we in now? This is 2006,
2007, 2008.
Yeah. And I went to Kevin's cubicle. I said, "Hey, Kevin, I got an idea. Let's start a YouTube channel."
Did y'all hate that job? Like, what made you like?
Oh, I hated that job. The pay sucked.
What made it crazy? Like, was it like
he was overworked,
underpaid,
sitting at a desk all day?
That's probably the worst job I've ever had.
How long did y'all do that for?
I did that shit for like 4 years.
Damn.
Yeah, but we started doing YouTube videos. It was like a part-time thing.
Yeah,
it wasn't making no money, and that actually gets us fired from that job.
Oh, wow.
Take me through that, because I know exactly what that feels like. I didn't get fired, but they definitely had that talk with me.
Me and Keith's on lunch break, right? We see human resources walking in, and the white guy, he was gay. Everybody knew he was gay, and then he's with this other chick, and we're walking around taking a break outside, and we see them walk in. But before they walked in, they turned around and looked at us. Keith looked at me. That's funny. Why are they looking at us? They was there
because they didn't work in that building. They was coming from corporate, which was like
So
like,
whenever you see
why are they here?
Whenever you see human resource, somebody's gonna get fired. So they looking at us. I'm like, why is human resource here? And why are they looking at us? Right?
Yeah.
So I get to my cubicle. Hey, and the manager comes to my desk. Right? Hey, I need to talk to you. I say, what if it's about human resources here? I get in there and there's the bald gay guy and the girl. At
this point, like, what's going through your mind? Did you know it was YouTube immediately?
Or no, I didn't know. I said, yep, they're going to try to fire my ass. Because they was overstaffed. And back at that time, we was having an economy crisis. It was 2007, 2008.
This is the housing market crash.
Yeah.
Was Obama in yet? Or are we talking Bush is still in?
I think Obama's in.
Okay, 2008. So 2008. Yeah, 2008 then. Okay.
Right, so.
Yeah, literally housing market crash, bad economy.
Yeah, so they talk
recession.
So they talking to me, right? And it's like they got to talking about YouTube. And I said, yeah, we do YouTube. Yeah. He said, what are y'all filming? I said, we film them downstairs in this vacant, because they just got rid of all the second floor. Nobody's down there. There's no signage, no nothing. So on our lunch breaks, we'll clock out, we'll go down and shoot a quick YouTube video.
Yeah, talk about something in the news.
Yeah, something in the news.
What y'all used to record at this point in 2008?
Oh, it's our phone. I had this
what do you call it? That the Walmart camera, man. That shit was crazy.
Like a camcorder?
We had
one of them shits.
We had the afros. My teeth was
looking.
Yeah, my teeth was jacked. I looked like Jaws in that bitch. It was
y'all did have. I was gonna talk to you guys about your teeth also.
Teeth was
I've been watching y'all for a minute, so
right. So
go ahead.
So they start talking to me. He says, "What are y'all filming?" I said, "Downstairs in a vacant room." He says, "Well, that's against company policy." I said, "Well, I'm on my lunch break. Nobody's down there.
Yep.
Y'all leasing the building." I said, "We didn't think it was a problem. We're just doing something on our free time." He said, "Well, that's not really the problem. The problem is you're cursing in videos." I said, "I'm cursing in videos." I said, "Nobody knows where I work at. There's no signage, no anything."
Yeah, I'm
right?
Not representing your company.
Yeah, I'm not even They don't even know I work for you. So what's the issue? They trying to find a way to get rid of me because they're overstaffed. So I lost my cool and I fucking went off on that motherfucker. So I'm fucking cursing and they say, "Hey, you got to go to your desk." No, I'm not cursing yet. They say you got to go to your desk and move all your shit. So I'm like boiling because I'm like here every day. I hate this fucking job. I'm doing my job every day, right? So I get to my desk. I'm like taking my pictures out my desk. I said, nope, I'm not going out like a fucking pussy. I'm gonna cuss out all these damn people. So I said, okay, they talking to me. They gonna talk to Keith. So I said, I tried to go. I said, hold up. I ain't gonna pack my shit. Let me go talk to my brother. He said, no, you gotta leave right now. I said, I'm gonna talk to my brother first, right? He said, I'm gonna call the cops. Call him, bitch. So I'm gonna be right over there talking to my brother. So I go to my brother. My brother ain't there. I said, oh, they talking to Keith now. So I start walking all over the 3rd floor, going to rooms. Hey, have you seen my brother? Yeah. He said, man, that gay dude just grabbed him up. So I'm looking for Keith. I'm going through all the conference rooms. I can't find Keith, right? Yeah. So finally, I said, he's down there, ain't it? And the whole time, all the managers is following me.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta leave.
It's a big spectacle.
You know, guy getting fired. Everybody's like, Kevin had lost his mind. Kevin go and post on this bitch. So I go into the door. I said, Chief, man, I busted the door. JD was like, oh, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, Chief, man, they talking about these damn YouTube videos, man. They just sent me home on leave. They gonna fire your ass over a damn video that nobody knows where the fuck we at, right? So I will fucking go off on it. And Keith stood there and said, what? Man, Keith started cussing out all the motherfuckers. So I'm cussing. I'm like, fuck you. I'm calling people the F word. I'm calling people everything. Yeah. Right? Yo. And then I get downstairs.
Were y'all wearing ties? We all wearing
ties and everything. And at that time, I had an image in my head, bro. I had an afro.
I wish we had video of this.
We was like the stereotypical black guys at Triple A. Fucking necktie, fucking afro. And it was crazy. My afro looked like George Jefferson. It was like big as hell on the side.
Yeah, if you're getting fired, you might as well go with a like that. I'll do the same thing.
I'm like, imagine this in my head. Like, you got all these white people chasing y'all niggas around. You guys got ties like, fuck y'all, man. You're looking around like,
And I remember everybody was fucking, like, I remember these older black ladies, like, we used to always talk to them. They've been working there for like 20 years. And people said, what happened? What happened? I said, they put me on administrative leave. I said, I'm pretty much fired because I was doing
definitely fired after that.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure I was fired, actually, because we got on unemployment at the time. Well, we got fired, and then we was like, man, we're on unemployment. Let's see if we can make the YouTube work. Yeah.
So it turned out great.
So it was like a silver lining, you know? Yeah.
At this point, were you guys doing like the type of content when you guys, like your earlier stuff, were you like answering questions? Or you guys?
It was like new stuff. We were just doing like real life stories and stuff like that. It was very new at it.
Yeah.
So did you guys do fitness for a while?
No, we didn't even got. We hadn't even gotten to fitness. We had one YouTube channel. I think we had like maybe 2,500 subscribers. Right.
That's a lot back then though. 2008, nobody was using YouTube like that.
But
was it monetized at that point?
Yeah, it was making like 5 cents a day.
I was making about 5 cents a month. Right.
You guys get rich.
I remember. My wife said, y'all got fired over YouTube videos? I said, yeah. She said, what the fuck? Then we said, hey, babe, I got a plan, right? Because Keith's wife was pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And I said, Keith, babe, don't worry, we got a plan. We become comedians on the internet.
Yo, this is 2008 for the audience that's out there. This is unheard of in 2008, bro.
Yeah.
Unheard of.
You made her laugh.
Yeah.
So we was already poor as shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like my wife, I was so poor. My wife looked like she was an illegal immigrant, man. She was her hair was fucked up, nails never done. She
looked like she just crossed the border.
Yeah, we was broke.
Yeah.
So
my wife
then,
were y'all like living together?
No.
You guys were close?
They couldn't get along.
Yeah.
Oh, your wives. Okay.
Yeah. So we was doing YouTube videos, and then my wife told us over and over, won't y'all stop this dumb YouTube shit and go get a real job?
Yeah.
Because we was making like $5-10 a day.
Yeah.
I remember one month I said, look, man, it's going up. We made $400. I said, look.
See, we're making it, babe.
That's some bullshit.
Maybe next year you get your nails done.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Our kids, I had my baby. We was on WIC food stamps.
Welfare.
That government cheese.
Yeah, we was doing real bad, man.
But you know what?
We're doing bad.
You guys really are black.
Yeah.
No shit. Like I was damn.
But we kept at it. And then the money we was making on unemployment, we didn't even have to claim it because it's so minute. It didn't even matter. So
the YouTube money.
Yeah.
But right when our unemployment was running out, start getting views. I said, look, we made $1,500 this month. It still wasn't much, but it was like,
but it shows growth, and you might could actually make something.
Yeah.
And then the unemployment ran out, and then the money was going up. I said, damn, this shit finally starting to
Are we still in
Started
08
quick.
now at this point?
Huh?
Like, well, once y'all started to catch your groove, like, are you guys still? This is still 2008 or?
This is 2009.
Okay.
2000. We've been on YouTube for about a year.
What got us through that? Because I remember we was making money, but it wasn't enough. But we was on welfare and assistance, and we was on that when the unemployment ran out. But then, you know, as we started making money, I said, man, we're making enough money. We can just get off of welfare because we don't need it anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, and then we just, from that point on, when we got fired from AAA, I said, you know, let's treat this like a 9 to 5. It took us about 3 or 4 or 5 some months. It went past before we actually was able, because like I said, when in high school, I was like very, very shy. So when you cut on the camera, it's like you talking to millions of people.
Yeah.
And it was very awkward for me. So
Yeah.
so over time, it helped me with my shyness, and I was able to talk to people. So over time, I got better at that, and then our videos got better. But it really started clicking when we started to become just be our genuine self.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. We uploaded our first video on YouTube on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And they said
2008.
2008. What was that comment?
Yeah, what losers upload a video on Christmas Day with no subscribers?
What else are we doing?
I remember
That was like our first comment on YouTube.
I
Yo.
remember to this day, man, me and Keith sending out emails to people. Hey, can you watch my videos? Thanks for the support. We used to do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
people, I'll be reading the comments. This video sucks. You guys suck. Go fix your teeth. You guys
Yeah.
are losers.
For the people that are, their teeth used to be crooked as fuck,
Yeah.
man. Y'all jagged edge, man. Real talk. That's why I used to call y'all niggas. I used to call y'all niggas jagged edge when I used to watch y'all.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna- yeah.
This K9 was
Go watch their old
The
videos.
singer group.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, the sing group. Yeah, guys, go watch their old videos, man.
If I was in high school, you the bullet. Man.
Yeah, like yo, them
Look at the
niggas.
jagged edge.
Yo, it was bad. Watch their old videos, man.
Yeah.
Did the negative comments bother you a lot in the beginning?
I stopped reading them.
Yeah. I stopped reading them.
Like now I
You
think
gotta
it's funny,
thick
but when
skin.
you first start seeing them, you're like,
Yeah.
the first time
Oh,
you
yeah,
hate,
yeah.
it's like weird. The first time, like people hate me, they don't know me for no reason. Now I
Yeah.
think it's funny.
Yeah.
When you first see
remember-
it, it's hard.
Yeah, I remember I got this comment. It was about this long. This dude wrote a comment to me and he said, man, I can't stand you two niggas. He said, this is what he said. He said, I hope y'all get in a fatal car accident. I hope one of y'all was thrown from the car. I hope one of you is trapped and you watch the other burn to death. Right? And then I hope you have a heart attack after you seen your brother burn to death. That was a comment.
That
was a
mean,
comment.
That is a
Yeah.
mean.
This is right back before moderation and censorship. Yeah.
Yeah, those comments are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know some people that are famous and they still can't read the comments on themselves. It's still
Yeah.
like it's hard on some people.
Right.
Me now, I think.
Yeah,
it's
you
funny,
do.
but yeah, when you first see that stuff, it's like, why? These people
And mind
hate
you,
me?
2008, like you saying that you're going to be an influencer or make money on the internet was an unheard of thing.
There was
So
a few people doing it.
yeah.
I remember it was on, I think they was on some show like Oprah show or something. He was talking about how they were making money. It was this white guy. I forget his name.
He had like 200,000 subscribers.
And he was making $20,000 a month. I was like, man, just give me $3,500 a month.
Yeah.
That's how I started off. Just give me $3,000, $4,000 a month.
Yeah.
And then when we hit that, and then it kept going,
Yeah.
I was like, man, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when do you guys feel like you really started to hit your stride? What year? Like when you guys when did you know like, all right, when did you guys get that first $3,500 month?
I think it's when we started our fitness channel.
What year was this? 2011?
Probably
2011.
2011, 2012.
Yeah. And it was Twin Muscle Workout. I remember this vividly because I used to watch you guys. TMW, man.
TMW, yeah.
And you know, I remember watching you guys in college, and you know, funniest shit for me because I can't do deadlifts either because my lower back is
Yeah,
fucking
tall,
fucked.
man. It's
Yeah,
tall,
we're
man.
too yeah, because we're
Yeah.
all the same height. So when you guys used to call them shits back snaps,
Yeah.
bro.
You know why we call them back snaps? Because I got a bad back.
I got a herniated disc.
So I was
Me
like,
too.
So
Me
I was
too.
like looking at the exercise, like, what's the purpose of doing that? I mean, if you want arthritis in your back, yeah, keep doing it. I was like, what purpose if you trying to like build a muscle? I know it's some functional, you can build some functional strength, but you can do that doing squats.
Yo, so
That shit looks so unnatural to me because I guess I'm so tall.
Yeah, you got a bad back. That's why.
So
Yeah.
this is gonna show like okay. So I remember this vividly in my head. I'm in college, right? Sitting in my dorm. Me and my buddy used to work out. This is like 2013, my senior year. I was kind of like you. I had to go to summer school to get my fucking degree, like you in high school.
Yeah. Right.
And I remember this vividly, bro. Y'all are in there lifting weights, and one of y'all was doing the seated barbell shoulder press.
Oh yeah.
And like the shit went like this, like you went super heavy, like 225 or some shit.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that video. I think I had on the blue hoodie.
Yeah, you did. And
I remember that.
and then somebody was go like this, and then it like went out of like plane.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, right there's my snapping shit up. And you guys, this is when you guys were doing the voiceovers and shit.
Right.
And I thought that was so fucking funny because
you know, we're the first ones to do that.
yeah, you was like, oh, he about to snap his shit up, and I was like, yo, this is fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
So
look up these old fitness videos. I've never seen those.
Oh man,
it's hilarious, bro. They used to like voice over their own workouts and shit, and like whenever like, because like when you watch your shit back, you're like, damn, that form is atrocious, and then they'd be like, damn, I don't know how I just set my shit up right there.
You know what I never noticed until I looked at my old videos, how much I cursed.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. And I remember before my mom passed away, she said, I saw you on that YouTube. You need to stop all that damn cussing.
Yeah.
And I said, Mom, I don't cuss that much. I looked at them videos, I said, oh my God.
I mean, each one of your outros, man, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, like
it's a bad habit.
Yeah. And then, you know, and then I ain't gonna lie. There was when I watch y'all, I always wear headphones because y'all niggas be like, you know, like you're doing that shit like you did earlier. Like it's like, what are you watching? Niggas think I'm watching porn. I'm like, no, look,
you know,
it's not like, look, it's
people told us that, man. What is you listen like gay porn?
Exactly, that's gay porn too.
Because these niggas would have stopped like, and I'm like, bro, I'm like looking around and shit, you know, and niggas like, hey, what do you listen, bro? Look, and it was these two niggas. They're like, oh, okay.
You know what's so crazy about that? When we started doing comedy shows,
I used to fuck me up in the college dorm, man. Little 3 other dudes, they had jokes for days, man. And they were white too, so you know it wasn't fucking relentless.
I remember doing our comedy shows, going out in public. You would just be mind your own business. Somebody come up behind you and go, yeah. It's crazy.
That must have been weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
Give us the weirdest fan encounter with that.
Man, it's just like you didn't realize how many people is like, well, you seen your subscribers going up, but then when you start going out in public and people recognizing you, I was like, holy shit, this is like,
it's
weird. You know what? Let me ask this.
First I can recognize it's strange.
When did you guys, like for me, I remember this in my head. Once we hit like around 100,000 subscribers, that's when people started recognizing me, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
Because I came from a law enforcement background, and you don't want nobody to know what you used to do.
Right.
So for you guys, when did you guys start like getting noticed? Like people coming up to you and saying, yo, can I get a picture?
Probably around 100, 150.
But around what year?
Man, we had like 2010, 2012, 2012.
You guys been pretty big for a while.
That's right. We had like 250,000 subscribers on 20 Months Workout.
Well, y'all had a couple channels. You guys had also like the Hodgetwins where you guys would answer questions.
Ask Hodgetwins. Yeah.
Right.
Actually, we started that channel because people say, hey, man, we love your fitness advice. Won't y'all give us relationship advice?
Okay. Yeah. You guys would be obviously because YouTube fitness like was huge in like 2010 on.
Yeah.
And to me, I think YouTube fitness died like 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
At that point, it was like prank channels, right? Because I remember vividly, I was watching you guys, I was watching Matt Ogus, I was watching Chris Jones from POG, Physiques of Greatness. Now it's Beast. I think it's Pump Chasers. I was watching Eric Helms, Lane Norton, all the 3DMJ guys. What else? Jeff Side.
Right.
That's way old.
Who
else?
I remember we was doing the fitness.
Z's, obviously.
Yeah,
Right.
Zez was actually before us.
Yeah.
Down
in 2011, but RIP to him. Actually, his anniversary was like a couple weeks ago when he passed away. But yeah, man, like I was watching. You guys were like, those are the people I was watching, man. And fitness YouTube was fucking huge back then. It was like the main genre, man. But like, when do you guys think fitness YouTube died? Because I love asking fitness influencers this.
I think it's that whole algorithm, like around 2016, YouTube wanted to go away from that because that used to be the shit on YouTube.
I think you can only talk about counting your macros and fucking, you know, lifting weights and shit so much, right?
Yeah, it gets boring.
Same thing.
Super repetitive, and like everyone else is doing it too. So it's like what I've noticed now, like fitness YouTubers, like the ones that are still around, like they have to do vlogs. Like you have to like vlog and do the fitness shit and kind of just like put it in.
Do pranks, videos, stuff off the cuff. And
throw a bunch of women,
throw
pretty women in the video.
Oh, Bradley does that shit.
Yeah,
he was around then too. Yeah,
because you can't last for so long until you start to. You're gonna have to pivot if you start off in fitness because a lot of people when they start off in fitness, when they find you, they're like Googling, hey, how do I get a six pack? And those people, more often not, after 6 months, they're not even working out anymore.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people give up.
Yeah.
So
that's the reason why we've been able to last on YouTube for so long. We've been able to pivot.
Yeah.
When
I look at every fitness influencer that's still big on YouTube, you guys, Bradley Martin, all y'all pivoted. Everyone that didn't pivot is either super low on views or not popping anymore, or you know. So it's just a dead genre now.
Yeah, because fitness, people are really flaky. Most people just go into fitness, they're not even doing fitness 6 months.
Yeah, it's a dead genre now. I think I would say fitness and prank channels are dead genre now. So okay, so you guys were doing that for a bit with the fitness stuff. Then you guys had the Ask Hodge twins. What made you guys transition over to the conservative twins?
I was a hardcore Democrat. I voted for Obama, voted for Bill Clinton, even voted for Al Gore. But
damn, you a hippie too.
Yeah, I was just.
You believe in climate change?
I believe in all that shit. I voted for Al Gore because I thought the damn ocean was going to drown. I thought it was going to be like something from the biblical
I voted
days.
for Kerry because he said the other side was racist.
Yeah.
We've all done dumb shit, man. It's like, bro, it's like if you're colored in America, like at some point you're gonna vote Democrat till you wake up.
Yeah.
It's like the default vote for you.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like a cultural thing.
It's a cultural thing, 100%. And then I remember, like, you know, if you ain't vote for like the Democrats, like, and people in the hood, because here's the thing about black people I've noticed: black people share who they're gonna vote for. You know what I mean? They who you vote for? Oh, it better be Obama, right? But like white people, who you vote for? Oh, that's private information. You know what I mean? But I was fucking my wife yesterday. You'll go into that, but like white people will not tell you who they're fucking vote for, bro.
Right.
So like with black people, it's like out there, but like so it's like almost always Democrat, and they shame you if you don't. But like, when did you guys, number one, what made you guys get into politics, and then what made you guys shift from the Democratic Party over to the GOP?
The Trump phenomenon is what opened up my eyes.
So 2016, y'all became Republicans.
Yeah, I think I always been. Because the last time I voted was when Kerry ran, and then after that I wasn't interested in politics, and I just started seeing both sides.
Yeah, I was so pissed when Bush won.
Yeah, because I thought he was racist, and I actually voted for what's the dude? Nobody can stand as a Republican. No, the guy, he's still in. He's in Utah.
Oh, Mitt Romney.
I voted for him.
Yeah,
that's the first time I ever voted for a Republican.
In 2012.
Yeah,
when he ran against Obama.
Yeah, and he ran against Obama. And you know what's crazy about Obama? When I voted for him, I'm being self-employed. I got a letter in the mail, and it was warning that my insurance rates was going up. He told me because of Obamacare. And I lost a bunch of coverage, but my insurance premiums, I think, doubled. Yeah, and I lost coverage. Yeah. Then it really opened my eyes, just being an entrepreneur and having your own business. I said, man, this is hurting my business. It's taking money off the table for my family, and I'm losing coverage for my family. So I was like, wow, all because of Obamacare? I thought that's supposed to help people. But no, it hurt a lot of people. So
entrepreneurs, Yeah,
now I have an older brother. He's a Republican.
He's always been a Republican.
He's always been a Republican.
Was he always an entrepreneur?
No, he's in the Army.
He's military,
retired Army.
Yeah.
But and he started talking to us, and then I started to listen to both sides. Yeah, I always thought, even when I was a Democrat, when I used to hear black people call black conservatives Uncle Toms, I said, why would you call him Uncle Tom? Because I said, okay, I get it, but I was like, it's kind of stupid, right? and to
this day, they still call you. Yeah.
And y'all remember that kid that went to Whataburger? He's wearing his Trump hat. And he got attacked by the Mexican guy for wearing his Trump
This is 2016, right?
It was in Whataburger.
Yeah.
We did a video on that. I haven't really fully converted over. I voted for Mitt Romney, but I didn't really consider myself to be a.
What made you pick? Interestingly, what made you go with Mitt Romney? Is it because your premiums doubled and stuff?
Yeah.
Why you went Romney?
My business.
Okay. Why you didn't vote Obama?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I voted against it. Yeah. And
because at this point you guys are full into YouTube. So you guys are in 2008. You guys just kind of started, and then obviously by the end of his term, 2012, y'all are all the way in.
We're doing great.
I didn't really understand the difference between Democrat and Republican.
And that's what woke you up.
Yeah, and then when we did that video on that kid that got attacked for wearing the MAGA hat, we was probably like moderates.
Yeah, at the time.
Okay.
We was like, we grew up.
Libertarian, maybe?
Yeah.
Would y'all say y'all were libertarian?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys something like that, right?
Because I voted for both sides, so
so we do that video, like stand up for the kid. I was like, regardless of who you vote for, you shouldn't be attacked for wearing a hat.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be attacked for wearing the Obama hat. That's all we said in the video.
Typically a moderate position, right?
That's what started getting me into politics. I seen Trump supporters get attacked and stuff. And then you're actually some of the very first conservative accounts that I started watching, because I can't relate to guys like Ben Shapiro and stuff. But I see you guys, you're funny, athletic. And all my friends were still hardcore Democratic. So I would actually send them your videos because they were relatable to them. Especially I was in San Francisco. They're mostly minorities and stuff too. You guys were funny.
Super woke.
And then you actually woke a lot of people up. My friends started sending me videos back to you guys. So you actually reached a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think people, and I really want to draw attention to this, I don't think people understand, like in 2016, like if you were an outward Trump supporter, like you were going to be, you would get attacked or harassed. I remember this vividly in Boston, because I went back, I remember, because I graduated in 2013, but I went back and I wore like an Make America Great Again hat. Bro, people used to yell at me on the streets and say, fuck you and all this other stuff. And like, you know, Boston, we know is a pretty left-wing city.
Right.
But like, yeah, like there's a good chance that people would harass and or attack you. It was crazy, man.
Right.
Yeah, and you know what? It was funny when we posted that video, we had fans that been our fans for like years.
Yeah.
Right. And now they're like attacking us.
Oh, yeah.
Just for that video.
Sure.
And they we put the video up on Instagram. I think we lost like 10,000 followers.
I was gonna say, did y'all lose
a couple of hours?
Yeah.
And these are people that's been following me for a while.
Yeah.
And then that pushed me farther right. I was like, so we started doing more and more conservative content. I didn't think I was going to really.
I didn't even think it was conservative content. It was just common sense.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, man, this being.
I always say right wing is right because it's common sense. It's based on common sense all the time.
Seeing conservatives just for common sense.
Yeah.
And when we posted that video, I said, damn, people turn on me just because I had a different opinion. I said, man, Democrats sound like a damn cult.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then we noticed how our fan base gets changed. It was like
they're violent too, bro. I've always said it. The left is way more violent than the right.
Yeah. I said I saw them attacking Trump supporters. That's what started getting me into politics.
Even when they rioted at January 6th, like they didn't destroy things like they do with BLM and Antifa. And,
we had that one thing that occurred on January 6th, but I think that they was manipulated.
Yeah. Well, and it wasn't even as bad. Like, bro, they were not near. You look at what happened in Minnesota and Minneapolis. Like, they destroyed that city.
People died.
I think like 20 people died during the BLM riots. No one talks about that.
Yeah,
they burned those cities down, bro.
About the deaths in January
but they say
6th.
because of January 6th, we're a threat against democracy. When they burned down cities, police stations,
towns,
and
absolutely,
they had bail funds for it. Kamala Harris had a bail fund.
And guess what? No Democrat went out on camera and said stop. Not one Democrat.
They were bailing people out of jail.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris, she had a bail fund.
Exactly.
Now she might be president.
It was
crazy.
It was like really risky when we did that.
Yeah.
I thought I was committing suicide.
Yeah.
But they kind of pissed us off. And then we was doing comedy shows at the time. And I noticed our comedy shows, it was
This is what year now at this point? Are we talking 2016, 2015?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our comedy shows took a hit. People wasn't showing up. But the people were showing up, it was coming in MAGA hats.
So let's go. Well, I guess my audience is changing.
Yeah.
And we kept doing the videos, and then that became a big part of who we are.
Yeah, like
and
during
conservatives support the hell out of us.
Yeah, like COVID.
That was really
when
cool.
we was out on COVID, man.
We have to be tight because we're the silent majority a lot of the times. Like we exist, but we can't be outward about it. And then if you're black, bro, even more like.
Yeah.
Do you know what's crazy? When our politics channel took off, we would go to our shows. I'm like, man, my crowd totally changed.
We went to Nashville.
That's crazy.
Politics. I said, man, I think these people at the wrong show.
Yeah.
And when I was looking at the window, I said, oh my God, my fan base just changed overnight. And when we went to the stage, they gave us a standing ovation for like 5 minutes. Yeah. Then after the show, they gave us another standing ovation. And then on top of that, they bought. We didn't have no merchandise.
Wow.
The love I got from white conservatives is no love I've ever felt.
Yeah,
that must have felt good.
I got to ask you that. Yeah, I mean, and I love this that we're on this topic. So obviously, you guys were comedians through two different eras, right?
Yeah.
When you guys were doing the fitness stuff and doing the comedy, what was the makeup of your audience, roughly, percentage-wise?
Young kids, 20, 21, 22.
Okay. What's the racial breakdown?
It was like a good mix of what the country is. It'd be about I would say I never really had a powerful black audience.
Yeah.
Because I really don't resonate with black people to begin with.
Yeah.
But I would say our audience was probably about 25-30% black.
Okay. Then y'all go the conservative route. What does it go shoot up to?
That shit's all white and there's two black guys in the audience, but they were white women.
Let's go.
And vice versa, the black women are with white men. Yeah.
Nice.
It's like
what's very
so we talking 80-20?
It's more like 95% white. Yeah.
And then the 5% just random minorities, Asians, Indians,
might be an Asian.
black.
Yeah, in California, it's more Latino.
Yeah, no, I know a bunch of Latinos.
Latino,
but I guess it's not the norm.
Right.
Our black fan base just
it's
gone.
Bro, they can't it's crazy how they don't rock. Man, if you're a black conservative, like it's really like it's lonely out here.
You're
bro.
like you're black.
When I was at the RNC, I barely saw niggas, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Barely.
You know what's crazy about conservatives? Like black conservatives will criticize the hell out of black liberals, right?
Yeah.
But you will see white people criticize other white people. But the one thing that sticks out to me, if you're Jewish, here we go. If you're a Jewish conservative, you would not ever criticize Israel or another Jewish person.
No.
You will never cross that.
No.
Never.
Yeah.
No.
But white and black, we criticize each other, but
when they stick together. They're like, you know what I mean? We don't have that in the black community at all. We're extremely divisive.
Yeah.
I got blacks telling me you ain't black. They'll probably tell you guys you're not black.
But they're gonna say Kamala's black.
Yeah.
When you Sudanese.
Yeah. I'm blacker than her.
Yeah.
I'm like literally Sudan is
you
like
from the motherland.
Yeah, bro. It means the land of the blacks.
Yeah.
That's what it literally means. So but whatever, you know.
You talk normal and dress nice.
I've grown up people telling me I'm not black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure like y'all probably get like yeah, all the time.
They used to call us Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to call us Prince. My mama would put like a hold on. What's that stuff mama used to put in our hair? I got pretty good. No, we have pretty good hair, but mama puts a perm in our hair and then that shit slicked back. I look like a Mexican.
Shit.
I go to school look like a Mexican.
Y'all get out the chair, get up and there's like grease in the back of the chair. Shit.
You know what mama used to do to us? When Michael Jackson was the shit.
Who was black and who was white? Your mom or your dad?
Both our parents is black. We just got white people from both sides. And like my great grandfather on my dad's side was white. He's from Ireland.
Okay, so you're mostly all black. You're not half.
Wait, are both your parents
about 54?
Are both your parents light skinned too?
Yeah, my dad's really light. Yeah, and my mom is like your complexion. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you guys got it from your father's side, like the colored eye shit. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm.
I remember mama used to send us to school when Michael Jackson was hot. She used to send us to school on picture day with edges.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why to this day I cannot stand to see edges on a woman.
Yeah, that's crazy with the weave.
I think Michael Jackson started that. Yeah, I do not like edges. I think it's the most unattractive thing. Damn. Probably because mama put edges on me. I got a damn baby picture. I got edges.
So now that you guys have like kind of pivoted into the political space, obviously it's an election year, right? Yeah. This is a very, which is huge, right? Mm-hmm. What other conservative creators do you guys like to watch? Or do you guys not even watch anybody else? Y'all tune out the politics.
I went full conservative. I was watching a lot of Larry Elder.
Okay.
Candace Owens.
Yep.
Diamond and Silk.
I like Larry Elder a lot. He debunks a lot of the police brutality and systemic racism bullshit.
Right.
I like him a lot.
He's one of the first conservatives I came because I was watching Ben Shapiro. Right. He had been on Piers Morgan, and I was following Ben Shapiro, but I came across a video where he said he was influenced by Larry Elder. I said, who the hell is Larry Elder? And I started watching a bunch of Larry Elder. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Wow, that's a black conservative. I came across Tatum too.
Okay.
So I was watching them just so I wouldn't feel like I'm crazy as a black person.
They
validated my views,
and I don't think the audience understands this. That like, if you speak proper English, if you vote any way right or whatever, like they literally call you like all types of names to like shit on you. Like, bro, like you literally get ostracized by your people. Like that's why when I was at the RNC, everybody that I ran into that was black, like it's like we immediately like, oh, what up, blah blah blah, yo, Myron first. Like it's like because we just get it.
Look at the Negroes.
Look,
he found a friend.
That's what it's like, bro. Because I'll tell y'all, man, like there was I'm surprised you guys didn't go. Like,
I'm probably too edgy for them.
You're pushing some boundaries right now.
Nah, man, y'all, bro, y'all could have.
They'll still love you, but you're definitely pushing some boundaries.
Yeah,
I think they was going to invite us, but they didn't get back to us.
Yeah. It was hard to get the fucking shit.
I think I know exactly why they didn't invite you. I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
But that's stupid. Like, that's the one thing that pissed me off. Actually, I got to ask y'all this because they let Amber Rose dumbass go in there.
Yeah.
And she did a speech and everything.
Numbers.
But
she's got a lot of numbers. She's got a lot of. I think she got 23 million.
But here's the really influences anyone.
I don't think so, and I'll tell y'all why. Okay. I think y'all are more influential, and I'll tell you guys why. So, her fit. Well, number one, she's not relevant, right? She hasn't been popping since like 2015. She did the slut walk, right? She has a lot of followers on Instagram, but we all know Instagram's cap, right?
Right.
And she does OnlyFans, right? So the people that support her are horny dudes, right? Who probably are already Republican anyway a lot of the times.
Right.
So it's like, is she really? Because they brought her in to target like black females and women in general, right? Is she really going to bring you black females and black women and the black vote?
I don't think
she's not. She's not. She's not going to bring it. So who are her fan base? Dudes. Well, a lot of them are probably going to vote Republican anyway. So why the fuck are you bringing her here? So to me, I looked at it like, if y'all are going to go ahead and make a play like that and bring someone in that's totally not conservative and totally grifting, wearing a MAGA hat with legs wide open and shit, like make it worth it. Like bring a Sexy Red or something like that. If you really want to bring, like, if you want to bring that in,
if you really want that black,
if you really want, bring a Nicki Minaj, right? Like if y'all really, because that's what.
But
like,
what they gonna be doing? Twerking?
Yeah, that's what they do with the Kamala shit. Yeah. But that was like, and that's the thing with, and that's the one thing about Republicans, and I want to get your guys' take on this.
Yeah.
I think Republicans are like way out of touch. They don't understand pop culture.
They're horrible politicians.
They're 20 years beyond. Like, bro, these niggas had Kid Rock there. Come on, man.
Right. Yeah.
Come on, man.
The Republicans are horrible politicians.
Yeah, they're like, they're behind. They brought Hulk Hogan. Like, come on, dude. It's not 1981 anymore.
Right.
Like, you guys got to bring in like people that are fucking relevant.
Hulk Hogan is already voting for Republicans.
That's what I'm saying. And the people that are watching Amber Rose and whacking off to her are probably either not going to vote or they're going to vote Republican anyway. Because they're not bringing in the target audience that they want, which is what? Black women and women in general. Women don't watch porn.
They need women. That's why I was kind of upset when they chose Vance. I thought Tulsi Gabbard would have been perfect for that.
Yep, Tulsi would be way better.
What do y'all not like about Vance?
He's white.
Well, this is the thing,
and I love him. I think he's a great pick.
Yeah,
don't get me
you mean
wrong.
from a political standpoint, from a strategy standpoint?
He's perfect for the job. Yeah. But if we're gonna make any progress in this country, we got to start recruiting blacks and more females. And you're not gonna do that by putting 2 white men. Like what
do y'all think about Carson then?
Yeah, Ben Carson been great. Someone other than a white man. If y'all want to help save the country, y'all can't do it by yourself. Just white man. You're gonna have to use people of color, women, gays. That's how you're gonna make a difference.
Tulsi's both. I think she's mixed.
Yeah, and she left the Democrat Party. She'd have been perfect.
This is the thing. Like,
but Vic would have been great too.
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's just actually he's too dark.
JD Vance, I see what you mean. Because
he's too dark. If he was white, blue eyes, you see his poll numbers.
I told him that on the podcast. I said, dude, if you had a blonde ponytail and had 1776 on your face, you had blue eyes, you would be Trump's vice president. I told him straight to his face. I think with Vivek, it's a double-edged sword because he gives very Obama vibes, and it's like what I've noticed with Obama is you either love him or you absolutely hate him. And I call him Odrama Obama because people don't know that this dude killed more people with airstrikes and drones than anyone else. Right. Like fucking destabilized Syria, fucking destroyed Libya for no reason. Right. Like just a bunch of stupid shit. Gaddafi wasn't a fucking bad guy. He got the Nobel Peace Prize. He did. And he killed a lot of people, bro.
Nobel Peace Prize for bombing kids. Crazy.
But he was just such a good speaker that people didn't really like look past and look at the
media covered for him.
They did. They really, and they're very pompous. I watched them at the DNC, like him and his wife talk, and they're just everything is like they got a fucking like, oh yeah, we're rich and we're black and we're successful and we went to Harvard and stuff. Very pompous, right? They try to be humble, but they're not. Yeah. So that's kind of like that's I think Vivek gives kind of like that vibe. Right. And then people would attack him.
Being from a pharmaceutical company.
Yeah, and then that's gonna hurt him too, being from a pharmaceutical company and like
he says the right things. I just don't know if I trust him.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is.
Definitely he says a lot of stuff I love.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's genuine or not.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like
he's too good.
Yeah,
I think the stuff he says is awesome. The stuff he's saying.
I think if there's no Obama, I think he does a little bit better.
Yeah,
there's no history of Obama.
There's already been like an Obama.
But honestly, I think he'd be better off just becoming a liberal.
Yeah,
and trying to save
because that's all Republicans are. We are is pro-life liberals. That's really when it boils down to it, because the left has pulled the Republicans so far to the center. It's just
you think
liberals.
So? I mean, about gun laws, like that's one thing that they're not going to yield on. Like the left is going to be, they're always going to be crying about guns. There's just like certain issues they're always going to bitch about that we won't accept.
Yeah, but that's what liberal means: freedom of speech, Second Amendment. Yeah, he's talking about the old Joe Biden from the 80s.
Yeah,
like.
Like these people today,
these people today, they're not liberals. They're progressives.
Oh, okay, yeah. Far left.
They keep calling them liberals. They are not liberals.
They're far left.
They censorship. They hate guns, and they love money from big corporations.
Look at all these old videos of Biden. He was against gay marriage. He was
tough on the border.
He was tough on the border. He was tough. He didn't like abortion.
Yeah,
remember that? He didn't like it. He's just like a modern day conservative voter.
He was Trump back in the day.
Yeah.
The modern day Trump today.
Yeah, Trump is actually pretty center right. I would say he's center right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a pro-life liberal.
He's actually closer to libertarian than anything. Like, like I would say. But it's just
when I think of a conservative, I think of evangelicals, people that pro-life. That's what a conservative is. But these our Republican Party, we are modern day old school liberals.
Yeah, it's interesting that you guys brought up the whole, because like that was a very controversial pick, JD Vance. Like a lot of people, like the MAGA supporters, didn't like it. You know what I mean? The hardcore
he trashed Trump at the beginning.
Yeah,
he was a never Trumper.
Like selected a woman. I thought it'd been great.
Okay, so this is a good question. So like, personally, I don't think women should be in offices of high power.
Yeah, I know.
But I understand that it's 2024. And the vice presidential, you know, let's be honest here. The vice president position is a ceremonial position,
right?
And a lot of the times, it's a political position to gather votes. It's typically they have a strong point that the president has a weak point on. So, I think it would have been a good move to bring her on from a strictly strategic point. If we're not talking policy, we're just talking strategy. Yeah, because the problem with Trump is that he alienates women.
Yeah.
And that is what's keeping Kamala up is the undecided female voters.
Yeah.
2/3 of them now are going to go Kamala Harris.
You never hear a Republican, Trump or anybody else come out and say, I'm not going to ban abortion. They won't say it because I think that's what they're trying to do. That's why they overturned Roe v. Wade. They're going to regulate it. They ain't going to ban it. Some states are going to ban it.
Yeah, I don't think they'll fully ban it. They'll just make it more regulated.
I think
if they do that, that'd be one huge.
I think Trump's policy on it is fantastic. Delegated to the Supreme Court, then the Supreme Court threw it to the states. But the problem with that is that creates the illusion that he actually banned it. Because, dude, first day at the DNC, all they're talking about is abortion and how Trump got rid of abortion. I'm like, no, he didn't. Stop lying, you guys. Like,
Trump can fix that so fast. Yeah. He could have had a woman as his VP, and the VP woman come out and say, "This is our position on this.
Yeah,
we're never going to ban
a landslides.
We're not going to ban abortion. We're just going to regulate it. You got a certain amount of time."
So I'm asking a question: why doesn't he come out and say that? When asked that question, they won't say it.
I think he's also scared
because the GOP they would not. Yeah. I think to him, he looks at it like it's abortion is really a lose-lose situation if you're a Republican, bro.
And I think he's got
it's a lose-lose.
I think he's got horrible people around him.
Yep.
Yes.
But you're never going to win that battle.
Chris Lasavita and other girl are trash.
Yeah.
They're garbage. And the thing is that, like, they don't fucking get it. Like, they use these old Republican tactics of like, we're gonna campaign on this and stick to policy and be boring and all this other bullshit. And then like when they book talent, like it's people that are old, man. Like, if you guys want to bring in these young, fresh voters, etc., you have to be relevant.
Yeah.
You know,
they'll do nothing to reach out to the young.
They're not.
And JD Vance brings no new voters.
If we lose this country, if we lose this country, Marxism and communism is all the Republicans' fault because they're trying to stand on that one principle, pro-life, and you're gonna lose our country.
No, it's not. It's not a winning.
You're not gonna win that fight
because the biggest electorate in the country is women. 53%.
Women vote in all the Democrats. Women is the biggest issue, and then it's black people. Yeah.
Yeah, single women are almost all Democrats.
Yeah, every time. Every time.
Only time women vote Republican is they're married. Typically.
Yeah. That's how we lose all our elections. And Republicans are like insane. They're doing the same thing over and over and over. That's the definition of insanity. If you want to help save the country, you got to start talking to these people.
You know what sucks? Like, because here's the thing with the GOP is like, it's kind of what's kept them successful is not bending, right?
Right.
But at the same time,
they're about to break.
Yeah, but at the same time, in a modern day world. That's also hurting them too, because one of the big criticisms of the left is like they've continuously shifted and become more and more radically left.
It's still competitive in the elections. They always win the popular vote.
Yeah,
and they're crazy.
People forget that Hillary won the popular vote.
Yeah. And they're nuts. It's because they don't campaign on principle. They campaign emotion.
Yes,
Republicans.
Thank you. Yes,
that's why I think a woman VP would have been best. Dude, you got to play the game.
Let me tell you this: DNC, right? First day, right? Which I think was their strongest day. They brought 3 women up to talk, and they went hard on abortion. And every single one of them gave an abortion story. But what was the story they gave? Oh, I was gonna die. I was gonna miscarriage. I was sexually assaulted.
All lies.
Hitting those hard points where you're like, damn,
Democrats
even as a Republican, you do deserve an abortion. But we all know, like anyone that's halfway intelligent knows, these instances are 2-3% of abortions.
And when you're raped or incest, when you report it at the hospital, they give you the day after pill.
Yeah.
So it's not even an issue, really.
Yeah, it's not.
So
but
it's
like
more of a fake debate.
It's fake.
But most Americans don't know how rare it is to like have these situations happen where you justify the abortion.
Yeah. Like you can struck by lightning. You can manipulate women very easily, especially blacks.
So Republicans do the same thing. Instead, they just bitch about it, but instead they should copy it and manipulate them back. And that's what I've been saying for a while.
When a person's killed in this country by an immigrant, it's always a white girl. They never show the blacks as being killed by immigrants.
Yeah.
Because their voting base is not going to.
Yeah. You know, it's just the Democrats, like the one thing I'll give is like they're just cooler. They're more hip. They're more in tune with the trends. Kamala's first rally, she brings Quavo and Meg Thee Stallion, 2 relevant rappers immediately.
Yeah.
Right. They're playing to her strengths. She's not doing interviews or anything else like that or getting hard questions. She's not going to adversarial news stations like, JD Vance did.
Yeah.
Like she's not talking policy.
You think they're going to debate?
They're going to what?
They're going to debate?
Yeah, they are. It's set. But it's going to be on ABC.
Yeah.
So they're
I
going to.
don't like it when
it's not going to be fair.
The last debate, the moderator wasn't covering for Joe Biden. You know?
Yeah, that was good.
Debate, when Trump lost the election, when he debated him, I thought they protected Joe Biden.
No, Trump was debating the moderator and Biden.
Yeah, I just.
And he took a lot of cheap shots too and interrupted.
Yeah. And if Trump would just keep his cool and don't get so
defensive.
If this next debate, because they're going to attack him for those bogus felonies he's got.
Yeah.
They're going to call him a racist.
They did on the last one.
Yeah.
Even Joe Biden, you got the ethics of an alley cat.
Right.
Remember that shit.
Right. I heard that he's got
y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Bro, I lost my shit. I was like, what the hell kind of joke is this?
Right. Ethics of an alley cat.
Yeah.
I heard like, Tulsi Gabbard is actually helping him with his debate because she destroyed her.
Oh, Kamala?
That's what ruined her run.
Which is why
destroyed her.
She is not as VP.
I would love to see her as VP, but
well, instead of Nikki Haley, he could bring her and put
anybody
her
but Nikki Haley.
Yeah, that's another thing a lot of the MAGA people are angry about is why the fuck are you going to give Nikki Haley a job? She sold you out so many different times.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think like for the hardcore Trumpers, they saw what Pence did and they're like, are you stupid? Why do you got these people around you? LaSavita, who didn't believe that the election was rigged. JD Vance was another Trumper. Nikki Haley was fucking badmouthed you and talk shit about you all day. And she's a warmonger.
Right.
Like, you know,
they don't like him. It's fake. They're pretending like they like him because he's winning.
Yeah.
Like Vance does not like him. You don't go from never Trumper calling him a Nazi, this and that, to like, oh, I love Trump. It's so fake.
Well, Vance is an opportunist.
Yeah.
Is what I think.
Opportunist.
He's 100% an opportunist.
I wonder if those two actually like each other. Yeah.
I don't think Vance likes Trump.
Yeah,
I doubt all of a sudden he started liking
him.
How
can you go from calling Trump Hitler to being his VP? Yeah. I don't think anybody picks their VP. I think the party picks the VP. Yeah, the donors pick the VP. I don't think
he's very pro-Israel. And Trump just took a lot.
Because it's a ceremonial position.
Yeah.
It's not real. Like to be honest with y'all, it's really not a real position. It's like, you know, if the president's competent, all the vice president really does is like, he deals with bullshit that the president want to deal with. Like I remember when Obama was in, like Biden was just pretty much like a pseudo secretary of state. Like he was traveling around, going to Ukraine, do his deals.
Yeah, taking his son with him.
I'm saying like that's.
I just hope Trump wins this election and JD Vance, he's going to be assuring for the Republican nominee. I just hope he choose somebody else other than a black person. I mean, other than a white person. I'm not saying give the person a job because he's black or a woman. Make sure they qualified.
Yeah,
you know.
No, I see it because you're speaking from a strategic position, which, you know, this is what the Democrats have done forever. Like the Democrats are super heavy in race politics.
Yeah.
And that's why they're able to, they're able to dupe everybody. Like they're able to dupe the Muslim community to voting for them. And if you look at like the Islamic faith, it's like super conservative.
Right.
Super conservative.
You know, like,
but it's the Muslim women that's been empowered that's voting Democrat.
Yeah. They want handouts, if I'm going to be honest. And I say this is a guy that's like fucking Muslim myself.
Right.
Like, especially when they're immigrants that are first coming in, they come in like, oh, tolerance. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're not going to be harassed. Yeah. Free. We get money, blah, blah, blah. And then as they get like, then they figure this shit out. Like in Dearborn, they're damn near going Republican now.
Right.
Because they try to bring in this whole, you know,
in the schools,
alphabet agenda. And they're like, what the fuck is this? So
I never understood why a Muslim would vote for a
there's no reason.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
If you're a Muslim, you should be voting right.
I don't understand why Christian people is voting for them. In general,
the Muslims might be part of it, the war, the Iraq war and stuff, because Bush was so anti-Muslim. So that was probably part of it. But lots of Muslims are starting to switch over.
Right. That's true.
Because I mean, if you want to talk about like Middle Eastern foreign policy, Democrats clearly can't control Netanyahu.
Right.
Yeah, but Trump said he's going to let him do what he wants. That's the one thing I really don't like about Trump.
What I think he's going to do is this: he's going to give them what they need. He's going to tell them you have 3 months, and you're not going to start a war with Iran. Or Lebanon or any of that stuff. Because a war would be really bad for Trump.
If I'm
would be really bad.
How you say his name?
Netanyahu, yeah.
I can't say it because I heard what Kanye said.
Netanyahu.
Yeah, he came with the Yahoo milk. Yo,
one of my favorite
Dude came with the Yahoo milk.
Right.
And a net. When he went to Alex Jones.
I remember I was confused the first like 10 minutes. Like, what is Kanye doing? What's he talking about? Then I go,
and he had that thing on like he was a pimp. I was like, man, this is crazy. But I want to say this about Israel. Why don't they just draw a line? Y'all split it equally 50-50. And when we send money to Israel, half of it goes to Palestine, and y'all become a two-party state.
That's the only way it's going to work. Like I think the only way you would get peace there. Well, number one, you got to get Netanyahu out because he doesn't want actual peace.
Right.
And then the other thing is like two-state solution, and then make it where we give both of them aid. Yeah. And them getting aid is contingent upon them being peaceful.
Right.
And on top of that, like, so they get no money. And then on top of that, you should make it where like one person supplies food, another one supplies water. If y'all go to war, you guys effectively kill each other.
Drink. Right. Yeah. Right now, the aid goes to Israel, and they give it to them.
And that's the problem.
So that's the problem.
There's zero incentive for them to make peace because they control everything.
Right.
Their military runs everything. They're bringing the food in, etc. So they can do what they want.
Lands. They don't want to give any back.
Right.
So it's
if we really want to take over, I would say you disband the IDF, put American soldiers there if you really want the peace there, and make it where it's like we run both of y'all. And you guys have your independent state, but we run you guys, and that's how we really end the situation.
Or all I got to do is say no more military aid to Israel. Let them figure it out themselves.
Right. Yeah, but then they would be gone.
Let them kill each other.
Yeah, then it would be gone. So I think that's like, you know, well, actually no, I don't want my soldiers over there. You'd have to figure something out where you'd have to, because IDF is there, so now you have to arm Palestine, and then obviously with them both having equal arms, there's always the war. But then the checks and balances would be they would need each other to survive. So if they went ahead and had a war, well, they both don't get aid, and now they're both going to starve.
Right. Because that's the first thing that the Jewish people are going to say. Hey, they're going to attack us with weapons.
Yep.
Well, you attacking them with your weapons.
Yep. So it's like
play them out to be like the evil.
You need mutually assured destruction, really.
Yeah.
It'd be like damn near like, well, from a nuclear perspective, like if y'all go to war, not only are you guys going to kill each other, but now you guys can't eat either or drink water or anything. So they would have to make peace. And I think a big part, you got to get Netanyahu out, get a fresh face in there, and then get someone a fresh face for the Palestinians. Not Yasser Arafat. Like these guys have ingrained hatred for decades. You need to bring new faces in there.
Yeah, it won't happen though unless we threaten to cut off.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, we have to threaten. Like be serious.
Do that. Be like, oh, about to cut your aid off unless you do this.
Yeah, because of the Jewish lobby.
Yep.
Exactly.
AIPAC.
Good old AIPAC. They control all the politicians.
It's a never-ending war,
bro. Yeah. Yep.
That is crazy. They welcomed the Jewish people in after World War II. They accepted them as refugees, and those refugees took over that country.
Yep.
That is crazy.
It's wild. Getting kicked out of their house when people are let in their house is pretty brutal if you actually look at the real history of it, not the fake history they tell us.
Yeah.
Look up the Nakba and shit, and you're like, oh, what the hell? Because everyone thinks everything started October 7th, but it's like, dude, like,
I used to be scared of
for decades.
I used to be scared of Muslims.
Yeah.
You hate America.
Yeah.
All that shit that happened to us because we were doing that shit to them.
Yeah, man. I mean, Osama, like he wrote a letter to America. It like went trending on TikTok in November of last year. And it took like 20 years for people to like, and then all these like Gen Zers are like, wait, hold on.
Right.
Like they had no clue about this letter. Like everything I've been told is a lie. I thought this dude hated us because we're free.
Right.
Nah, like we paid Bin Laden.
Killing at kids and children. Y'all remember that one guy, Timothy McVeigh?
Yes.
Yeah, he came back.
Oklahoma City bomber.
Yeah, the dude that bombed Oklahoma City. He saw some messed up stuff over there, what he was doing today. Killing children, women, and it messed him up. That's why he did that terrorist attack.
Was he in Desert Storm?
Yeah, PTSD or something like that. Yeah, but he saw some stuff. It actually made him
Desert Storm
flip on America.
Yeah, white dude from like he just fucking blew up a federal building in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
remember that shit? 95.
All because of what we was doing to the other people.
Yeah. I've said it. Like almost every terrorist attack in the United States. It's always typically retaliation for our aid of Israel. That's just a fact. Like it is what it is. You look at their manifestos.
That's true, man. Yeah.
It's every single one.
You can't really call it a terrorist attack if we killing you. They just retaliate. We do the exact same thing when they hurt us.
Yeah, and you got to also like people forget like that. Like we funded Bin Laden. We created Al Qaeda
and ISIS. Yeah,
we created
like all the weapons we left in Afghanistan.
Yeah,
they just did a parade with all our.
How much billions of dollars of equipment did we lose?
I don't know.
A lot of billions.
It was in the billions.
Classified shit.
Yeah, they just left the shit there.
Biden, man. Yeah, he just said fuck it.
Taliban came back in because they were drawing George Floyd murals in there. I saw that. And I go, that's why they had big George Floyd murals the military was painting there. They don't have black people in Afghanistan. They're looking at this being like, get these people out of here.
That's crazy. That is nuts.
And then Russia, Ukraine, that's another issue. We keep dumping money over. What are y'all thoughts on that?
On Russia, Ukraine?
Yeah.
He's just defending his borders. That's all he's doing. That's all Russia's doing. But it's
they're gonna call you Putin apologist now, bro.
I mean, no, we do the same shit.
Well, Putin said this for decades. Look, Ukraine, I don't want Ukraine entering into NATO. I want to protect my borders. I want a buffer zone.
Yeah.
Now there's all this talk of Ukraine going into NATO, and that's why he invaded.
And we already given him billions of dollars.
Yeah.
You invade with the United States. You're a threat to me. That's why he invaded.
He made that message known to the United States for decades.
Did you guys see his interview with Tucker?
Yeah. I saw parts of it. It was a good interview.
People gave Tucker a hard time. I think he did a fantastic job.
I think he did a great job. Yeah.
Like they were like, oh, you let him drone on about Russian history. Well, that's kind of relevant and important.
Right. Yeah.
Because it goes into Putin's mindset as to why he views the world the way that he does. And on my phone. Okay. So obviously that's like super important because Ukraine used to be Russia. Like they're all Russians, bro. They're like little brother. It's like a big brother, little brother fight.
I got a colleague, man. Everybody in Ukraine speaks Russian. People in Ukraine go to Russia and work, and vice versa. They are practically Russia.
Well, the border challenge where the fighting's over, where he's taking back, they consider themselves Russians. I think a lot of Americans, they think he's like trying to take over.
Right. And a lot of people,
and
a lot of people in Ukraine, the guy that I spoke to, like it's like 60-40 people for Russia. They can't stand Zelensky.
Yeah, they're running out of people to even die in their army.
Yeah.
And Trump kept the war from going. Like, I mean, well, even starting, because I think like there was a mutual respect between him and Putin. Right. And the thing about Trump, I think the reason why he was able to keep it, which we real quick is something with Trump. Actually, we got ads to read about Trump, and I'm going to talk about this. Go ahead, real quick break. Go ahead, Bills. I can read it. Damn, I got to read it. Damn,
breaking news or something. Okay.
Oh, man. Okay, quick little ad here, guys. So, okay, I have an important message about President Trump for all the parents out there. So please listen up. President Trump said he wants to take back America and teach our kids to love our country. Yes, be a patriot, motherfuckers. America first. That's why it's so important that we make sure our kids are learning the truth about President Trump and not the distorted lies they're hearing in the mainstream media. The good news is that Mike Huckabee's team put together the Kids Guide to President Trump, and right now you can get it for free. With the fun illustrations and easy to follow content, this important guide teaches kids all about President Trump's accomplishments during his first term, and it helps kids understand his goals for 2024. Mike Huckabee wants to send you this free guide so you can teach your kids the truth. Please hurry because supplies are limited. To claim your free Kids Guide to President Trump right now, just visit kidstrumpguide.com. That's kidstrumpguide.com. Kidstrumpguide.com, guys. So we got to go ahead and get Trump in office. You guys already know. Yeah. So sorry. So what I was going to say was back to the show.
Back to the show.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah. Trump was never a fan of NATO, and I think that kind of kept Putin like feeling safe because he was like, all right, like this is our enemy, and I think NATO's a whole fucking scam to keep the military-industrial complex going.
Yep. What's the purpose of NATO?
Keep money going, flowing through weapons companies.
Yeah.
But Trump doesn't talk about that anymore. He stopped talking about getting out of NATO. Like he's not pushing the same campaign he was. I mean, he's still the best option, don't get me wrong, but I wish he was pushing. He doesn't talk about NATO anymore, doesn't talk about building the wall. Like, it's not quite that same fire.
Right. NATO was formed because of what Germany and Russia did back in the day.
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to do that. You don't need that. That's why an election is so important. It's about relationships.
Yeah.
People, two men, women sitting down talking things out.
Yeah. We just need an enemy. That's the problem. Because I don't know why we're not like tighter with Russia. Like, and then China, we do so much trade with them. It's like, why are these guys our adversaries?
They want Russia to be enemies.
That's what they want us to think they're our enemy. They're not.
Well, Trump was trying to be closer to Putin. That's why they faked that whole Russian thing. That was completely fake, that whole Russia gate, that whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
And that way it made it so Trump couldn't come close to Putin because whenever he talked to Putin, they'd be like, see, he's Putin's puppet and all this. Yeah. So it worked brilliantly. So they weren't able to become allies because of that.
And then they said that the Hunter laptop is Russian disinformation. 51 like intel people.
So much.
Those guys should have gone to jail.
Yeah, I was like, I find it hard to believe why anybody would vote for Democrat. This is all in plain sight.
They're just smoking mirrors, man. They're just so good at like marketing and advertising, and like y'all said, like they're okay with saying wild shit and promising the world and not delivering because like that's just what they do. You know, versus like as a Republican GOP, like we're common sense and we understand, well, that doesn't make sense, like whatever. But with them, they could say all this radical shit. And people are like, $25,000 for you to go ahead and buy a house, and we're gonna give you this credits. And
people want to hear what makes them feel good. People don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah,
like you have a
that was so true when you guys said that.
Like you have a friend and you think his wife's cheating on him, man. Think your wife's cheating on him. Don't you say that. She's not cheating on me. What the hell are you talking about?
You got a picture of her sucking some dude's dick, and he's like, that's not her.
I wouldn't tell you that if it wasn't. I think it was true.
Dude, this is your wife. She's got balls hanging out of her mouth. That's her. That's not her, man. I'm telling you. I know my wife's mouth. They don't want to hear the truth.
Are your guys' families right-leaning as well now, or are they still
my older brother? I'm not sure about my sister. Yeah, I think my sister, she's damn. Her husband's damn. Me and Keith, Republican. My family, my immediate family, my wife, my son. Like the males in my family, they're Republicans. On my dad's side, like on my brother's side, his immediate family is Republican.
What would you guys say was the biggest thing that made y'all say, no, we're going right now. We're tired of this shit?
It's just I just listen to both sides, and like it's nothing. Being a Democrat has nothing to offer anybody that's black. I mean, just look at our history. If anything, a black person would be a far right conservative. You should want your own land, your own business. You don't even want to deal with the government. But for some odd reason, they keep running for big government over and over and over. It's like they don't get it. It's like it's a capacity thing.
The turning point for me
they ain't gonna give you your reparations, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what they're hoping for.
What are y'all thoughts on reparations, bro? Because I get a lot of hot water over this.
I wish they would give it to them just so they'll shut up.
She'll be gone so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not going to change their life. Because you look at everybody wins the lottery, I think it's like 98% of the people hit the lottery did broke in like 4 years.
My question is this, because a lot of them are like, oh, I'm a descendant of a slave. Like, how are you going to identify that and tie back the lineage and prove it? And then how much would you give them?
Yeah.
Like,
what about their kids when the parents spend all the money? The problem's not solved.
Right. These pro-reparation people.
I asked a friend, how much do you want? Just to make everybody on the same playing field, right?
Yeah.
He said, how much you want? He said, I don't know. I said, well, you asking for reparations? Tell me, give me a number. He said, $5 million. I said, bitch, you'll be a king.
How's that putting you on the level?
You're going to be in the top 1%. If they pay you $5, you want to be a king.
Yeah.
I was looking at him, I said, you was one dumb Negro.
And you know what's crazy about that whole talk about reparations? It was so disingenuous. It was never, they were never going to give black people reparations. It's just a gimmick to keep them voting. For Democrats.
Yeah.
Because that would bankrupt the country.
Yeah. In San Francisco, they were acting like they like passed some resolution like they were going to do it, but obviously they weren't. The money was way too much. They were saying they were going to give them. It's obviously just talk for votes.
Yeah, it's just for votes.
Question for you guys. What do you guys think is the biggest blind spot for black people that vote? What is the issue that you think that they're missing, that they keep fucking up and they're not realizing it's actually?
I think because of the trauma of being black in the history of this country.
Yeah.
It's like it keeps them from seeing the truth. There's a bias that prevents them from seeing the truth. They like for my mom, she was a Democrat and she's been through so much trauma. And it's just, and then Democrats exploit that trauma in their messaging. Like when Joe Biden went to that trick, say, if you don't vote for Hillary and Trump gets back in office, what'd he say?
Then he's going to
put he said, put y'all back in chains.
Oh, damn, really?
And the black church clapped.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
So it's like that past trauma for all blacks in this country, they exploit that. And because of that trauma, because of that bias, they can't see the truth.
Yeah, like everybody has biases, and that's the one bias is keeping black people from being successful, better off.
So you think the Democratic Party kind of hones in on that victim mindset?
Yeah, I think, man, it's when you was a slave, you could see the change. You could want to take them off. You could see them. You know you're a slave. But modern society, black people don't know they're a slave because they can't see the change.
They're mentally enslaved. They don't realize. They don't even know the chains.
So yeah, mentally, I think mental slave is so much more difficult on the black community because they don't know they're a slave. You know, they don't see the change. They saying the Democrat is their savior, and they haven't provided anything to them.
They manipulate them, trying to blame it on racism instead of the real problem. They just tell us because people's racist why you're not successful.
Yeah, when I was
not
broke,
fix anything.
Yeah, when I was broke, the problem was me. Wasn't no imaginary white man keeping me down.
Yeah, it's about my horrible choices. My credit was screwed up.
Even before
because of me. Yeah, even because of
when you guys were younger, like, did you guys feel that frustration? Like, man, the whole man's holding me down.
It
like,
ruined like the first 25 years of my life.
Okay, so y'all like bought into that too, right?
I had a chip.
Because I remember being young, like having a chip on my. I remember that too. Reading the Malcolm X books and
I was programmed.
Yeah,
everybody's out to get me, and I believed it.
Yeah, and you weren't successful until you got rid of that.
Yep. That's when I became successful, when I worked on myself.
Yeah.
You know what woke me up, and I want to ask you guys this too. So what woke me up was when I went to college, and like all my classmates were white, and they like number one they accepted me, and then number two, they were intrigued by like my experiences and everything else like that. But then like realizing that like they looked at money differently, right? So I was like a Jordan collector back then.
Yeah,
spending hundreds upon hundreds of dollars on these fucking sneakers,
right?
And you know, and nice fashion.
Yeah,
right.
Same way.
I was buying True Religion jeans, Nike foam posits, Jordans, all this stupid shit. Spending $100 on this shit, going broke to look fresh. And then, I know some of you guys are like, "What the fuck? Did really Myron used to be dripped out?" I did. But then I was like, then I see them and they're like I'll never forget this shit. They're like, dude, why do you spend so much money on clothes? And like, just get some fucking Sperry's and some Nantucket shorts and you're fine.
Yeah, you know.
And I'm like, damn, these white boys at Northeastern in Boston.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at their parents are doctors, lawyers, successful, make a bunch of fucking money. And I'm like, you don't need this shit to get bitches.
Yeah. Right. You know, my wife hates that about me. I never go shopping. My wardrobe is crazy.
Yeah.
All free clothes.
Yeah, I dress like a bum too. Yeah. And now I do. Now I'm a hardcore minimalist. So that was my wake up moment for me. What was it for you guys?
I was there's so many things.
Yeah.
I just I'll like,
you know what? Before
let me say this.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me say this. Like, it was like a cultural thing for me.
Yeah.
Like when I was growing up in like middle school, junior high, I had black friends and I had white friends.
Damn, you going in the direction I was going to go in.
Right. And it's like, I noticed in like junior high school, middle school, white people and black people are different.
Yeah.
Black people, it's just, I remember I was hanging out with my black friends. We said, let's go in 7-Eleven. They went and started shoplifting. I was looking like, what y'all doing? They were all
niggas taking the honey buns, right?
Yeah, they were stealing Snickers and stuff. And then they ran out the store. And then the guy was telling me to get out the store. I was like, I ain't do nothing. But we get out the store. They all eating and stuff. I say, man, let me get one of them Snickers. And man, go back and get your own shit.
Yeah.
And it's like when I hung out with my white friends, they wasn't stealing. They wasn't like getting in trouble. They were like, they would invite me in my house. Hey, my mom just cooked lunch. You want something to eat? It was like, it was a different experience. And I didn't notice it at the time, but all my black friends, they had no dad.
Yeah, there was just different. They just
had that
rough
mom,
around the edges.
Yeah, they just had their mom or their grandma. And I know
she was always stressing, yelling and shit.
That's the biggest problem right there is the no dad, I think. That's the issue that
all my white friends had a mom and a dad.
And a grandma in the damn house.
And it was just a cultural thing for me. And I never bought into that whole victim mindset because my dad had 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Right. And I just saw what he did. And my older brother, he went in the military. Yeah. And I see all my black friends and it was always complaining.
Yeah. And then they would rub off on me. I would be complaining. Yeah. Like I said, my first 25 years.
So for you bought into it a little bit and like poisoned
but
you
not
a bit.
to extent like Black America did. But it ruined like the first 25 years of my life.
Yeah, no one's ever a successful white company.
When did you wake up? Like for you, like when did you have that epiphany moment? Like,
man, I always had always thought that all this shit was lies. The night it became true for me, and I had evidence to prove it. Is just when I came out as conservatives, like when we was popular on YouTube from the other channels. I mean, I've never got that much love from my fans until I turned conservative.
Oh,
I mean, they actually, man, it is crazy. When you come out and people give you a standing ovation.
You got way more love when you guys became conservative.
God. And it was crazy when we came out conservative, black people was wishing the worst for us. Y'all 15 minutes of fame is over.
Yeah.
They would put out comments like that. And I was like, damn, we were doing our comedy shows with nobody there.
Yeah.
It was like half the crowd was not there. And it was Trump supporters of that. Well, it was the only people there, and I was like, "Damn, we committed career suicide." Yeah, but then it kept growing.
How long did it take for your
good question
to pass up?
6 months.
That was quick. That was
and the crazy thing is, I was way more popular after I became conservative.
How many followers did you guys lose? Like when you guys did the first transition? Because obviously, like that, people get mad, they cry. Yeah. Like you said, you lost 10,000 in a day. Like what did y'all lose? Like overall, you would say?
We probably lost like YouTube and everything. We probably lost about 40,000-50,000. Followers that first week.
Yeah.
So, and it was just we wasn't growing. It was just steadily falling.
You go up like this. It's like this.
Yeah.
Hard to tell, right? You're gaining new.
Yeah. Because you're gaining new because of your new views.
Yeah. And then it just kind of plateaued out and we stopped losing people.
Then it started
growing up again. But it took off. It went up like Bitcoin.
Yeah. What would you say?
Yeah.
So you lost like cumulatively speaking, like what? You think 100,000 maybe?
I'd probably say overall half our audience.
Yeah.
Wow.
Half our audience.
Because when you went to our shows, everybody was over the age of 40.
Okay, so it might have not shown on the subscribers, but they just like are subscribed, but
they just tune you out.
Yeah, they just don't.
They just don't show up.
Yeah. Okay, so 100,000 maybe numbers wise, but you guys actually predicted 50% of your audience that was gone.
We probably lost probably
500 to $1 million,
and it took 6 months to rebound. That's fast though. A lot of people it takes some years to come back.
Yeah,
but when we went into politics, man, it was COVID. So everybody was home. So fast. It was crazy.
Yeah. And then it was an election year too.
Yeah. And then we went to Nashville, Tennessee, man. And we was and the shows were selling. I was like, damn, we never sold out. We'll sell out a show.
Yeah.
But we're still doing 2, 3, 4, 5 shows.
Nice.
Right?
Like before we went into politics.
That's what's crazy.
We're going to a time we'd do 2 shows, a Friday night and a Saturday night. When we came out as conservatives, we'd do 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Sometimes we'd do a show on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes 2 shows on Sunday.
But sometimes we would do 3 shows in a day.
Yeah.
Sold out.
Yeah. And we go out to across them. I don't even recognize these people.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And I thought they wasn't gonna like me because it was a totally different fan base.
Yeah.
But they love us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they love us so much.
Dude, we have old white men and wives coming up. Hey man, let me tell you what. I want to watch you fuck my wife.
Did you?
I'm not. No,
my wife was there.
Yeah,
no,
dude.
but
I love how he answered it.
Yeah,
I could have done it.
Like, man, I want to, but she's here.
Yeah.
Dang it. Honey, can I?
Was the wife hot?
Yeah,
Yeah. White,
The
but
problem
you
is
really
he wants
said
to
that
like
shit?
watch. That's
yeah,
kind of
we
weird.
get a lot of that.
yeah.
Like white guys are like they into that cup shit.
They are. Yeah.
they
it's weird
invented
shit.
that
That's
shit.
Yeah.
You know what
shit.
Them
a
and
black
Diddy.
dude
Them and Diddy.
Yeah, a black dude having sex with a white woman. White Republicans invented that.
What are y'all thoughts on Diddy since we're on this topic anyway?
Diddy?
Yeah.
That dude's
Doing some
scandalous.
Diddy shit.
Seems like he's scandalous.
Yeah.
You know what really
I heard
worked?
stories about him before that even went down. I remember I was with my ex-wife and they saw him in the elevator and he was just fucking cussing out this girl, pulling her by her hair and all that shit.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. He had stories about
He had alcohol, drug
stories
problem.
about R.Kelly before that shit came.
You-
Like his ex-wife.
Yeah.
You know what is the biggest like red flag to me?
Mhm.
Not one celebrity has come out to defend him.
Yeah.
Not one person has come out to defend
They
Diddy. That's
hoping
when I was
they
like,
don't get
holy
dragged
shit.
into
They
it,
all
yeah.
know. Everyone knows.
They're just staying away from it. Like they're not even talking about it,
They
bro.
hoping they don't get dragged into it.
Yeah.
But my wife, my ex-wife, that black woman used to beat my ass. I remember when I met her,
Full circle.
she went to a R.Kelly concert.
Yeah.
He invited her backstage, gave her a jar of honey. That's when he had that hit Honey Love.
Okay.
Gave her a jar of honey. Saw kissing on her, sucking on her nipples and everything. Yeah. She told me that.
It's a little old for R.Kelly.
Yeah.
Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco, Jake.
Quarter of the night. Holy shit. I mean, that's why they got him federally, bro, because he was like flying him around and shit. And, you know, interstate commerce, that's it, man. You know, just like Epstein, just the black version, right?
Wasn't he like pissing on him too?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
he was known for.
Yeah.
There's a video of it.
I actually saw that video by accident.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I saw it
Oh,
by
shit.
accident.
Oh.
Because I was on, you remember LimeWire? You could download free
Oh,
music.
yeah.
I was downloading R.Kelly music.
R.Kelly.
I was downloading all his
Listen,
hits.
And they used to troll you, yeah. Like
Yeah.
you would think you're getting bump and grind, but you got the wrong bump and grind.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I would go to the film. I said, "Oh man, it's R.Kelly." I said, "Man, what is he doing?" Oh man, he pissed on that bitch.
It was funny that when I saw it, he couldn't even get it up. So he said, fuck, I
He's
can
gonna
piss
piss
on
on
it.
you. That's actually probably smart. He was embarrassed.
Couple
Couldn't get
artists
it
do
up.
that
He's
shit,
like, I'm gonna piss
man.
on her instead.
I don't get that. What
Yeah.
women?
It's
get out of that?
it's you know what I've noticed with these RBA stars, because there's a couple of them that do this weird shit.
Yeah.
Like they just get laid so much that they're just like, let me see how badly I could degrade some of these bitches.
Yeah,
That's what they be doing, bro. Like it's just weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't bust it nuts on this girl. 100, man. I'm just gonna piss on the bitch.
Yeah.
it's like
Power corrupts people, man.
it does, bro. It's fucking wild, man. But damn, how many chats do we got? I could read those and then we'll close out, man.
You feel like
shit.
fame changed
Okay.
you guys at all? I mean, of course, a little bit, but like much.
My bank account, yeah, but I'm still the same
Yeah,
person.
you guys seem super chill down
Yeah.
there.
Now you
still.
could just scream a little bit louder when it's like, fuck what you know, do what the
Yeah.
fuck you
Yeah,
want
of
to do,
course
right?
it'll change you a
Yeah,
little
right.
bit, but some people you see turns them into total douchebags.
Well,
Oh.
you know what the thing is? They always do spags. Now they got
And
money.
they
Made them
get
10
away
times
with
worse.
Yeah.
they get away with it
Like
when they're
when you
famous.
look
You're
at
right.
somebody who drinks, they turn to an asshole. They're really an asshole.
Yeah.
They're just being.
It just
100%.
amplifies
They're
who
already
you are.
douchebags. The
Yep.
fame allows them to get away
Yeah.
with it with people
Yep.
still kissing their ass, or some
Mhm.
people still kissing their ass.
Yep.
But when those guys fall, then everyone deserts them.
Right. Yeah.
Like with Diddy right now.
Exactly.
Because everyone I guess people had access to grind with him and didn't like him. Because like
Right.
that's crazy to me that no one has come to his defense.
Right.
Like
Yeah, they do some fucked up shit. I think my friends would still back me up.
yeah, yeah.
I got some loyal friends. They're like,
Right.
nah, he's innocent.
Um,
It's on
Right.
camera.
Good guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll go through these real quick. It goes, KRT says, we got a show for y'all. Goddamn good show.
Yeah.
These conversations made me bring back early YouTube Hodgetwins memories with them wild stories. Yeah, you guys better go subscribe to their Conservative Twins channel. WFNFW Hodgetwins asked Kevin about the Middle Eastern girlfriend he had that threatened the barracks he was at.
Oh, that was my girlfriend.
That was his girlfriend.
Okay.
He was dating a Middle
You
Eastern
date the
girl.
crazy ones.
And
That's my girl. Let me tell the story. Some of my stories, man. I was dating this girl. She was from Kuwait. just from Iraq. And
yeah, some of them are gonna have questions for y'all. So
yeah,
you guys are okay with time? Like,
sure.
Okay, all right.
And
like the goddamn video, you guys better go follow them on fucking on their channel, Conservative Twins.
Yeah, but
and their Rumble actually, because they're trying to build their Rumble up. You guys have some controversial views on them boys, so you guys better go fucking check them out on Rumble. Okay.
Yeah. But long story short, we got into a fight, and she said, "I'm gonna blow your fucking birds up." I bleed a bit.
What year is this now? Don't tell me this after 9/11.
Yeah, it was no.
Okay.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was back when I was 19, 20 years old.
Oh, so early 90s. Okay.
I was young, and
Isn't that crazy? She said she's gonna blow the birds.
That's
up.
wild, bro.
Stereotypical of a damn bitch from Iraq.
Yep.
She said she's gonna blow that bitch up. But blow that bitch up. I know.
I'd be out.
I know people. Wow. Did you like report it to anybody? You just broke up with her?
I just stopped talking to that bitch.
You just stopped talking to her?
Yeah, I just stopped fucking.
What'd you do that made her say like go all crazy?
I tried crazy.
You cheat on her
when I was at that age. I don't know what it was.
Probably.
Oh, I didn't want to give her money. She wanted me to help her pay her rent. I was like,
yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, screw that.
Okay.
There used to be some cucks.
Durag Myron says, "Yo, Myron, yo, Kevin, can you do the rocket chair intro for the one time, please?"
Man, I knew somebody was gonna ask that shit. Man.
And then he goes, "Yeah, fuck out the way."
This damn chord action.
And then
do you remember how to do that?
It's been so long, man. My shoulder's getting fucked up. He was doing that shit. That's
really?
Why I had to stop. Yeah.
That's a,
I was having shoulder pain.
I think it's used to like,
way.
yeah. You guys used to
Give
really
me some room. I'll be like,
take action to subscribe. Okay. We got here Durag Myron again. No, we got that one. Bro, Myron, this might be impossible. We need a F&F Hodgetwins and Tate's collab. That shit will be the funniest podcast, bro.
So
when the Tates come back to the United States, or when they're able to leave, they're gonna come. Don't worry, guys. I'll make that happen. Bro, Myron, this might be impossible because they don't like the U.S., but they said they'll come to Miami and do a show with us.
They're gonna get his ass.
Yeah, no,
We're trying to get him everywhere though.
So with him, bro, because when you live in Eastern Europe as long as they have, bro, like you come to the United States, it's a fucking shock. Like they left when they were like kids, like at 11, and they've been like living in UK. Then they went to Eastern. They've been in. They left the UK in like 2010. And then they've been in Romania the whole time. And I've been out there a few times, Romania. Clean, safe, beautiful, no crime.
Wow.
The girls are attractive, no fat people. So like I could see.
It's like a fitness atmosphere. It's like Colombia.
Yeah, well, less prostitutes. But like and way safer. You don't gotta you could do no fucking crime in Romania, bro. There's no crime.
So he hates America.
Because like the crime is underground and it's like with each other, like mob shit, but it's like with each other. It's all, extorting niggas and shit. And everyone pays.
So he doesn't like the United States?
Nah, he's not a fan. Like, cause and I don't blame him because it's like, bro, you come from you lived in the US when you were a kid. Then you leave for like 20, 30 years. And then you come back and all you see is OF dots, fat people everywhere, crime everywhere, degenerative culture. You know what I mean? It's like a shock. So it's like, what the fuck? And then like, I was in Romania for a month. I came back to America and I was even kind of like, oh shit. Right. I forgot like seeing all the fat people at the airport again. I was like, oh, what the hell? Because there's no fat people in Romania, bro. I was there for a month. I saw 3 fat people.
Are they like conservative politically?
Oh yeah. It's the biggest Christian. I think they have the most churches in the world, maybe. Wow. They have some crazy Christian or Christian stat. They're not Orthodox, very religious.
Yeah, a lot of Americans don't know, man. There's actually better places to live. Like look at that interview he did with Putin, and he exposed how much they're paying for groceries over there and how people are living.
Oh yeah,
everybody's no crime.
Yeah,
they're actually living better lives over in Russia right now than a lot of Americans are living here in the United States.
And that's crazy. And they say this is the greatest country on the planet.
5th strongest economy in the world right now, I think, is Russia, despite all the sanctions and everything. So, but yeah, dude, like I could see why like they don't like it because like you haven't been in America for a while, then you come back and see all these fat people. And
so you liked it better than Romania?
Romania was nice. I liked it a lot. I could see why they're there. Like I could definitely see that. The safety is huge, bro.
Yeah.
Like
what's the taxes like over there?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, but it's so cheap to live there.
Right.
Bro, everything is cheap as fuck.
That's the crazy thing about it. It's just a better living.
When I was there, $1 US, 5 Romanian dollars, roughly.
Wow.
It was like
kings
1 to 5. Yeah. Yeah. And they already got money too.
Yeah.
So that money goes far, bro.
Right.
So it's that the one thing I remember is like the girls were attractive and they weren't fat. That's what I remember vividly. And I was like, wow. Like then I came back to America. I was like shocked. It was only a month.
Look Latino, right?
Like Ukrainians.
Okay.
Like Ukrainians, typical Eastern European, with a little bit more Latina flair, like because a lot of them are brunettes too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Romania.
Yeah, and they act like women, bro. Then you come here, nigga, what you want?
Feminine.
That's all the feminism stuff here in the States.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how bad the Democrats have ruined, liberals have ruined America.
They do, bro.
Well, not liberals, progressives.
Well, it started off liberals, now the progressive. Yeah, the leftists did a lot.
Feminism, bro, is I think the biggest cancer that's ruined everything because everything started with feminism, bro.
Yeah.
Because all the other isms and all the other progressive bullshit
from that.
It came from there, bro.
Right
yeah,
there.
now the mom.
That was a Trojan horse.
Taking care of their kids.
And you know what's funny? The reason why like people were so on for it was like so that like the men think, oh yeah, birth control, we don't got to deal with kids. Oh yeah, now they're gonna fuck us. Yeah, we're gonna give them complete like reign on their sexual autonomy. Well, guess what happens when you do that? They fuck the best guys.
Yeah.
You niggas incelled yourselves.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Exactly. Yeah.
They ain't gonna bang you random niggas. Now they can go ahead and get the Chad.
Yeah.
Because they can.
Right.
Like arranged marriages, if anything, like that actually kept things stable.
Right.
You know, like, and this is a thing on like Middle Eastern countries. They said like, because in Middle Eastern countries you can have like multiple wives. It's less stabilized there because like the top guys have all the fucking women, and then like the other guys like can't make. One of the biggest things that like keeps men like controlled and like from going crazy, is a woman and getting married and shit like that. Monogamy like creates more stability, social stability in general. And a lot of Muslim countries are polygamous, right?
Right.
So that's what creates the problems. That's why these niggas be blowing themselves up, if I'm be honest. No pussy.
Yeah, makes sense.
I wonder if the blacks are gonna clip that and say that I'm racist still. Okay. Bro, Myron, this might be impossible. We need oh no, got that one. Easy donated from Easy. Thank you so much. I think that's it. Yo, so I'll give y'all the last word, man. What do y'all, what's on your minds? Did you guys like this interview?
Yeah, it's great. You know what?
Don't lie, man. Y'all niggas.
You know what?
This was cool, man.
You know when having an interview with somebody, man, it's like what makes an interview really good is like people are open and honest. It goes a long way when you're doing a podcast. It's hard to talk to somebody that's not being honest, and not being open. And they're like scared of walking on eggshells. Carry the conversation.
And they're walking on eggshells and scared. I kind of want to ask this, but you guys don't have to ask this. Who's y'all worst guest?
Worst guest. I would say the omni-liberal.
Destiny?
Oh God,
really?
Yeah,
he's not genuine at all.
He was trying to get on his podcast, and I said
like,
no.
Yeah.
Were y'all arguing the whole time? Because
I think he's a very smart guy, but he's not honest at all. And you can't have a conversation with somebody who wants to win.
He's smart and manipulating people that follows him. But he's not a smart guy. He's actually a fucking idiot.
He's a contrarian by nature. That's like what he does is like debate and argue. I get along with him. We have a respectful. He's in Miami. We have a respectful relationship. We disagree on everything though, but it's crazy.
He's not genuine. When you have a debate,
I don't like him. I can see he's fake.
Right.
He's not genuine. You can't have an honest.
Someone that's open and honest.
What did he lie about when y'all didn't that interview go for a while? Weren't y'all talking to him for like 2-3 hours?
Yeah. What I find is if someone's being honest, no matter what your political views are, y'all should agree on 50-50. When you sit down with somebody that's dishonest, you never agree on anything.
What was he lying about? Because I didn't see that interview. I'm gonna go back and watch it now.
Was like I was talking to him about Russia. Now it's like he said the reason why Putin invaded because he's a maniac and he's a killer and he's an asshole. I was like, no, he invaded because he's trying to protect his borders. And he said that's bullshit and that's a lie.
Okay.
I asked him what a woman is, and he couldn't answer it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he did. You ask him next time you have him on the show. Ask him what a woman is. All right. He says it's too complicated. That's what he said.
Too complicated. It's not that fucking complicated.
Yeah.
He's not like when I had that.
Did he argue with y'all the whole time?
No, he tried to go there. He raised his voice and he started screaming, and we said, "Okay, calm the hell down. Stop conflating shit." We was already in a happy mood because I watched some of his videos and he tends to start screaming.
Yeah, but when you sit down debating somebody, especially in today's climate, they're not actually trying to find solutions. He's just trying to look like he's winning the argument. Yeah, he doesn't care about the truth. He just wants to give off that facade. I'm the smartest guy, and I won this argument. He doesn't care what the actual truth is.
He's not trying to have a discussion. Here's the other perspective. He's trying to beat you. It doesn't matter whether it's games, lies.
Yeah, I don't think we agreed on anything.
Yeah.
And for him to call himself
that makes sense.
Liberal,
he's very left, so we're gonna
he's not even liberal, he's a fucking progressive.
He's not honest though. He doesn't try to argue any like real points. He's just trying to win arguments.
And then he comes out and says that Trump deserved being almost assassinated.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That was actually crazy. He laughed at
And
the
he
guy
didn't
that.
been on that.
See, y'all had him right after the assassination. This was like when he was going crazy on Twitter.
Before, I think, right?
Yeah, we had him before. But when I saw him say that, said Trump was he deserved,
Yeah,
what
he said
happened
that
to him.
firefighter deserved.
He laughed at that firefighter. He had his kids there with him.
Yeah,
that was
he
just
said he
disgusting,
deserved it.
man.
I was like,
He was going so
smack that
crazy
guy
on
if it
Twitter.
wasn't
I
illegal.
like even had to like tweet. I was like, look,
Yeah.
I don't like Biden, but if anybody fucking touches a hair on that old man's head, you deserve, like, you're not gonna fucking attack our politicians, bro. I don't care if they're far. I could hate you, or I don't even hate politicians. I just dislike them. But like, if anyone's gonna fucking, even Kamala, you fucking touch her hair on her head, bro. Like, we're coming after you. This is America.
Yeah.
So
I feel
like
the exact same way.
Yeah, like, you're not gonna hurt our politicians, regardless of where they stand. But like, I'm telling you, these leftists are crazy, bro.
Yeah,
they're okay with violence.
If someone hurt Joe Biden, his son, or anybody's family, I was like, man, that is messed up.
Yeah.
Well, also, it was a random fan that got killed that he was laughing at. That's what really bothered me.
Yeah.
Bro, look, this is why I've said it before. I'll say it again, bro. Like, leftists are just naturally fucking violent, bro. Like these Palestinian crazy motherfuckers burning flags and shit like that. Like, when conservatives protest, they don't protest as much. But like, they're not over here like burning places down, going crazy, all this other shit. It's always the crazy leftists. Antifa, burning buildings down, George Floyd protests, BLM. Like, these guys are domestic terrorists, bro.
Right.
That's literally the definition of domestic terrorism.
Yeah, you don't see conservatives doing that because I think, regardless of who's in office, I'm going to be successful.
Yes.
And I think for people on the left, is to them, if they don't have that candidate, then their life is going to get worse and they have absolutely no hope. A lot of these people that vote Democrat, they don't understand that their life is in their hands and it's not a politician.
Yeah.
Politician doesn't do too much for us.
Not at all.
Make some change.
I'm successful when Obama was in. I'm successful when Trump's in. I'm successful when Biden. Regardless who's in,
which is precisely why. Let me ask you guys this: precisely why, like, for me, voting, I think the most important topic, at least for this election, for me, is foreign affairs. What do you guys think is the most important topic?
You talked me into that, foreign affairs.
You think foreign affairs
affects everything?
Yeah.
Affects the economy.
We had a discussion yesterday, guys. Our interview is going to drop soon, probably next week.
Yeah, it affects everything. That's why we have inflation.
Just think about it. Since Biden,
I think it really stems from foreign affairs. A lot of Americans say inflation, but I do think foreign affairs is what caused it.
Yeah, foreign affairs. Inflation's big too, especially because like we're all doing a little better, but some of these people that are getting by on some small salaries, when you look at prices, I couldn't imagine.
That whole conflict in Russia.
Even I look at these prices, and I'm doing well. I couldn't imagine.
And that's the point of a discussion, right? Like, see, I was able to change your mind on that. Like, you changed my mind because I learned from you guys. Like, Democrats run on emotion. I'm like, yeah, I always say smoke and mirrors, but what does smoke and mirrors do? Affect their fucking emotions, and y'all are right.
Yeah, just look at Joe Biden since he become president. If Trump's in office, there's no war in Ukraine between Russia. We don't have this inflation right now because the majority of the inflation was from that war in Russia.
Yeah.
If Trump's in office, a lot of people still be alive from that Afghanistan pullout, and a lot of Ukrainians and Russians would still be alive if Trump was in office.
The thing I liked about Trump is he made peace with people that we hated.
Yeah.
One thing that I'll give him credit for. Like
Rocket Man,
Obama, when he left office, like I remember, was Trump or somebody said this? What was one of the Obama's biggest challenges when he was office was North Korea. What does Trump do?
Yeah,
because I think Trump was
actually flew in and met him. No other president did that.
Into North Korea.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, they'll go ahead and say, oh, that's not a big deal or whatever. Like, that's a huge deal.
They bashed him for that instead. They attacked him
for that.
He was going to start a war with Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Trump was mocking him. He called him Rocket Man.
Yeah. I think he like gained respect from him and just because they found it funny.
He probably
my button works.
He liked that shit.
Yeah.
Damn, he called me Rocket Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like shit like that's funny. I think people like Putin and people like Kim Jong-un, like they respect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because he's not a politician, so he's gonna just call it like it is. And like, no, you're fucking funny. I like you. And then they met. Right. And I think that's like a huge W, but people always like undermine that. They try to say, oh, you had collusions with Russia, whatever. Like they always try to undermine all of his accomplishments. And I think, you know, even though I don't like Israel, I think him moving the embassy or the capital to Jerusalem, like that, like it kind of gave. Look, you got to play the game when you deal with them, right? So it's like, okay, here's like an olive branch so you guys don't fucking create more problems.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So though it sucks, but like he did something for them, right? So I think from a foreign policy perspective, he kept us out of wars, which is big enough.
Yeah.
You know, versus these guys coming in and they can't control.
The president can do is keep us out of wars because that war is going to affect our economy, everything, gas prices.
Yeah. And we that's the only thing like because I agree with y'all. Everything is on us. That's why people like to vote right, because it's on you.
Right.
Limited government.
It's still on you. Yeah.
You lower taxes. It's on you to be successful. But like when it comes to foreign policy, we can't do shit.
Yeah, I find it crazy. They say they're going to fix everything after the Democrats have been in office for like last 12 out of 16 years.
Yeah.
They keep saying it's Trump's fault because he was in office for 4 years.
Right.
It's crazy.
They could fix it right now if they were going to fix it.
So
exactly.
So Destiny is your worst guest
right now.
Destiny was your worst guest.
Oh, by far.
Who's second and who's second?
I think it's a long way from Destiny. He was the worst.
I apologize. I think I passed that to the producer. I apologize.
Yeah, I talked to anybody.
He was trying to be on a show, and maybe they'll want to do you. I don't want to do your show.
JFK was one of the best.
RFK.
Yeah.
Okay.
PBD was good. We had a lot of good guests. I don't say anybody else was bad as him. Everybody was.
Did y'all talk?
Was good.
I didn't know. Okay, I'm gonna go watch that interview with RFK. Did y'all talk to him about his dad, or no? Y'all stay with him?
we brought it up. Yeah, he said the CIA.
CIA, huh?
Yeah.
Did he tell you about like how Sirhan like shot him from the front, but the bullets that killed his dad from the back?
He didn't get in that detail, but he said Woody Harrelson, dad was a hitman. Yeah, the actor.
Things about
Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson.
White man can't jump. He claimed he was involved, right?
He was a hitman. His dad was a hitman or something. Yeah, that he was. I'm not sure. I think he said he might have been involved, or he gave tips about who
he claimed he was involved.
Because I saw RFK on Bill Maher.
Yeah,
and he doesn't think Sirhan killed his dad. I don't know if y'all got that far.
Didn't get into that.
Okay, I understand. Like, this could be deemed, fucked up. But I mean,
we've had great guests. Just everybody's been great. Destiny's just a total fucking. That dude's a jerk.
Yeah. So RFK was y'all favorite. Yeah, he's cool,
and he's a liberal.
Yeah, I would consider. You think so? I would consider him a libertarian.
Yeah,
more like old school liberal. That's how liberals used to be, like him. But they've changed so much.
I always looked at libertarians as you're Republican, but you ain't got balls enough to say it.
You know what killed him? I think there's two things that really hurt him, because I like RFK a lot. Actually.
Yeah, I like him too.
I like him a lot, but I think two things killed his campaign. Number one, aligning himself with Shmuley, bad, really bad.
Right,
one of the most hated people, Rabbi Shmuley. And then the second thing was
the abortion thing.
I think it's awesome.
Oh, I was gonna say his voice. I didn't even think about the abortion thing.
You know what? I got
his voice.
You can get over his voice after you heard it a few times.
Yeah, when I sit
but it's
down,
an acquired taste though.
Yeah.
So it's like some people are gonna be shut out immediately, bro. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? But like once you get used to it, like because I would watch his interviews.
After a while.
At first, I was like, what is this? And then like
a damn lawnmower.
Yeah,
right?
but I pushed through. I said I'm gonna listen to what he got to say, and I like what he had to say. But bro, most people, especially lower IQ people, they're not gonna go that far.
Right.
What the fuck is this?
Especially black people, they're gonna do I can't take this.
This nigga can't even talk.
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna.
Right.
Jokes for days, bro.
I think it's a sport for Israel because he's so anti-war. He's anti-war. But they bring up Israel, and he's like, they're the world's most moral army. They're mostly only killing Hamas. Anyone can look at videos and see that's not true. So it makes you wonder. There's something off on that. Yeah. And then you look that he's flown in Epstein's plane a few times. And you start being like, okay, something's
I think, and this is coming from someone
RFK,
this is coming from someone that likes RFK. And I think I might say what you're going to say here. And if I take your thunder, don't get mad at me. Don't choke me. Professional choker. We talked about this yesterday.
I'm not going to be able to get him off.
Yeah, I know.
I can call down 111. Please just stop choking that thing. It can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
Oh, man. I see what you did there.
I didn't do nothing.
The thing, shit, I forgot what I was going to say now. Shmuley.
Epstein, he flew with Epstein a few times.
Oh, I think they had dirt on him, bro.
You think so?
I think, you know, who? I think they had dirt on him, bro, because with him, because the thing with him is that, like, he was a sex addict, and I think he had issues with drugs in the past, right? Something. So I think they had him on that, like, where it would have been like, you know,
but who hasn't compromised had a sex addiction or been on drugs?
To be a politician, that's
exactly. We forgive, but maybe it's something like crazy. Yeah. Most men
you guys hear all that beeping?
Yeah, I don't think it's picking up. It doesn't pick up.
Okay. Oh, it's next to, okay. Yeah. I was thinking in my head, like, I didn't bring the bomb today.
Yeah, we hear it.
I was like, God, I was like, come on, man.
Think the CIA.
Yeah. You know,
we got these.
We still got a month to 9/11.
Yeah.
So okay, or a couple weeks. Yeah. But no, what was I gonna say? Shit. But no, man. Cool. Yo, guys, it was fucking awesome to talk with y'all. It really was.
Yeah.
How long did we go, Bills?
Oh wow, we went a while.
Damn, we went a while. Well, you know what? You guys fucking milked me, so I milked y'all niggas back. Fuck that shit, man. Y'all got 2 interviews out of me, man. Like, God damn it, man. Right. No, it's always fucking fun talking to you guys. It really is, bro. Where can people find y'all, and what projects are coming up?
We're just on YouTube. We're on Conservative Twins, Ask Hodge Twins,
and Hodge Twins 1776.
Yeah, that's our YouTube channels. And
Twitter, Hodge Twins, Instagram, Hodge Twins.
And then Rumble.
And,
we got to build this Rumble up. Guys,
yeah.
please check them out on Rumble. You guys know that that's our main shit. Check them out on Rumble, guys, because they got some base takes, especially on certain topics. Yeah. And then Jake, where can the people find you, bro? Thank you for coming, by the way, and helping me out with this.
Thanks for having along. Just Jake Shills AJJ on Twitter. I put the same thing on Rumble, Instagram. A new podcast I just launched a few other places. Again, it's Jake Shills AJJ and all those places. So.
And then one last thing, we got to have you on with some girls, guys.
Okay,
we gotta fucking do this. You guys keep fucking lying to me. Yo, we gonna come to Miami.
Yeah, we just
niggas dope.
We just
Can't you do the girls out here? Or
you know what? I'm gonna have to probably arrange it here in Vegas.
That would be easier.
Okay,
because we can set up plenty of other microphones.
Yeah, because we got we got a studio that we use too with Rollo Tomasi. You guys should talk to him. He's out here.
Oh, okay.
Y'all should talk to Rollo. Rollo Tomasi. He's like the author of the Rational Mill. A lot of like red pill stuff, dating stuff.
Oh, okay.
So if you guys want, he's here in Vegas.
Talking about.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good interview for y'all. You know what I mean? But yeah, what was I was gonna say? And then Twin Spot, obviously. What subscribers at? Right? Yeah, man. I was gonna say this. What we got?
I got so many YouTube channels.
How many subs y'all got on that right now?
I think it's
y'all just started
110. Yeah.
Let's get them to 500,000, guys.
Yeah.
Fucking subscribe.
Get us to 500,000.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
They're gonna drop my video next week. Or actually the week after that because some shit happened. And then what else was I gonna say? But yeah, I'll have what I'll do is I'll get some girls and then we'll do something here in Vegas.
Okay.
And then I think it would be hilarious for y'all to be on with some thoughts.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So, but now, man, go check them all out, guys. They got Rumbles and YouTubes, man. Check them out, guys. I'll catch you guys. I think I'm gonna do another stream with Rollo tonight, man. We're going hard in the paint tonight. Cool. So I'll let you guys know here. I'm gonna call them up and see if we do it. You guys might get 4 streams out of me today, real talk. So or 3. But guys, thank you so much, man.
No, thank you, man.
All right, man.
Yeah, great chat.
Yeah.
I'm always around right here.
Yeah.
And just take us with the do whatever the fuck you want.
Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
All right, guys, did that shit so long?
Yeah.